She's really pressed. She's really bothered. She's playing professional hide and seek with me, except that, I'm not hiding from anybody. So the paparazzi has spotted the YouTube celebrity, which is me, Treez. And so this particular picture, from what you guys are telling me, because nobody sent it to me yet, but please feel free. I don't need everybody to send it to me, but my people, send it to me, right? With her channel shown. Yes, again, child. The paparazzi struck again. So yeah, I bother her because we know that the former Taz Angel, is very pressed by me, even though she's supposed to be studying for her PhD. She has time for the celebrity, which is me. And so I'm very, very flattered, as I was before. This just shows everybody that I bother her. I get to her, right? Now, mind you, she's going to crash out. This is expected of the bot. We all know that she is, known for doing this. And a lot of the subscribers that we share is really, really perplexed as to why she has such a obsession with me. And I'm not perplexed by it because I know that I bother her. I know it. And for some reason, she thinks that this is doing something. I don't know what this is proving, other than the fact that I'm living an everyday life and we don't give a fuck about that. Like, I mean, there's nothing to expose. There's nothing, But hey, if she likes it, I love it. I'm not bothered by it in the least bit. And if you guys feel some type of way about it, since I hear you and I see you guys.
Let's stick to the facts. Moreover, I have said why I went after certain people, and it wasn't because I was jealous of them. Jealous of what?
So stupid. Especially the ones that don't support All About the Tea. You real jackasses. Because if you don't support All About the Tea, you a fool for supporting Dani. Damn fools. And then you hear the idiot, where's your proof? Where's your proof, you dumbass? Look what's happening in front of your face. You don't see? Oh, Dani, you the GOAT. Oh, Massa, we gotta wait. I don't want to step on the Massa's toes. Yeah, let's get it. Get her, Dani, get her. Girl, if y'all don't grow up and stop sucking assholes. Oh, I forgot. You have to. That's right. You have to. I forgot. I keep forgetting. You fucking sold out and you have to. That's right. You forgot that's Big Bad Mama who cuts and take on everybody? But notice she won't take on Dani though. She gonna slurp up whatever she put down because she have to. If Dani say jump, she gonna say how motherfucking high because she have to. Why the fuck you think? Tell me this shit, right? Supposedly she got the information on her lap, right? Tell me why on God's green earth would she not be the one to speak about her own shit that she got in her own DM? Why she give it to Massa? Why she even got to check in with her? Why? That's what happens when you sell your soul. You got to do what the fuck you told to do. And if that's what Dani says she want, that's what the fuck you got to give her. Y'all better open up your eyes and see. That don't make no damn sense. And ask yourself why it don't make sense. That's stupid. Why wouldn't she do that on her own channel? Why is she giving it to Dani? Why did Rabbit have to wait for an apology? Why, the only reason why she did it like that? Why? It took them to get some tea, right? They had to get information, right? Before, that's what it took for Rabbit to apologize. She wasn't going to apologize for nothing. The only reason why she apologized is because she's getting information. If it wasn't for that, she wasn't apologizing shit. But nobody remembers that cursing out, how she cursed out the lady's child. Disabled child at that. Nobody's outraged over there about that. Of course they try to turn people against me because they know I'm going to be on that ass in a minute. That's why, because they know, because Kenya know that I'm on her. I know what's up. And the shit that I'm speaking, has been the truth. If you go from the beginning of the video, every goddamn thing I said is coming to pass. The only thing that I would change is that Sherelle and Monica are friends. I don't know about that part. Who knows? But I'm not 100% on that. But besides that, everything else I said is exactly what's been happening in front of our eyes. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is it's weird how certain shit happened that went down within. And I'm not going to get back into all of that because I done said a whole spiel about what I felt about that. And none of this, I changed nothing. Because they might be. I don't know. But if I had to change or say I'm not sure about one thing, that would be the only thing that I'm not sure about. But everything, that is their goal. They don't want people to hear nothing that I have to say. Notice how all the same people are all sticking together. Every last one of them that I called out in the beginning. When I was calling them out in the beginning, they wasn't rallied up against each other. Now they all connected. All of a sudden, right? And I wasn't going to speak about her. That's why their asses was all lined up at the front door, waiting. I'm not doing that. Just because I don't fuck with her, I'm not sitting and discussing that. Nah, you doing a damn good enough job on her. She's doing a good enough job on her own. The fuck that lady did to you. She neglected her own channel and sat her ass up on the panel with you. But they got selective outrage and don't nobody want to talk about that. All the people that don't like Monica, you're fucking with Kenya. I mean, Dani. Well, you know what I mean. Kenya is Dani, goddammit. So when I say Dani, I'm talking about Kenya. You don't like Monica, but Monica is Kenya. That is Dani. Like, you sound crazy. Think about everything that has happened. Think about everything that Dani has done. From beginning till yesterday. Do that sound like it could be Monique Tolbert's relative to you? What sense would that make? That is Kenya / Monica / Dani that is mad as hell about the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that she's missing out on in 1 month. That is why Marcella and all of them was running around like jackasses, because I told y'all from the beginning, Marcella was never unfriendly with Monica. When Tasha K told her to dismantle the panel, everybody got let go for optics. But Marcella and her were never enemies. Marcella been playing her part. Why the hell you think she went on Rabbit's page? Why the hell you think Hood Life was mad and not mad, but made comments and said something about why did she go to Rabbit's page? Obviously, she said that because she didn't want to be caught out. And she thought she was going to get caught. Why she didn't go on Sonny's page? Why? That's Marcella's BFF. Why she ain't go on her page? Do she not realize when she was coming out with her alleged tea that she had the other day, that she was incriminating Dani?
I was done when I saw idiots following Dani, another avatar. Black women will never learn. We know.
I mean, I didn't know that Cups was beefing with Treez. Well, I don't think Cups is beefing with Treez. I think Treez is beefing with Cups. Don't you guys ever sit and think about why would she insert herself in something that clearly has nothing to do with her? Why? I mean, what does Cups have to do with Treez? I don't get it. Why is Treez taking on Rabbit's issues? You guys never thought about that? How many times was Rabbit proven to be a liar? Why isn't anyone doing a video about how she lied about the NDA? You see the selective outrage? I didn't see one video about that. Not one. But do you not see how many people are posting about this? Treez is on the screen wall. She has no issue with this woman, but she's taking it upon herself. If you guys do not think that they are dangling something over Treez's head, you guys have to be absolutely, I don't want to insult anyone, but you guys have to be out of your fucking mind. We don't know her personally, but from what we know on YouTube, we do know that she is a person who speaks her voice. She seems like she's not afraid. Almost comparable to me. Isn't it quite obvious that they're dangling something over her head? I know that there's a lot of people that won't say it outright. I know her subscribers have to be wondering, something is not right. I don't know what's going on with the subscribers, but everything that they say is happening over here is actually happening over there. I never, ever, ever, not one time said that anyone who's over on that channel can't come over here on this channel. Please do their dirty work. And Treez, listen, because I'm not with the same narrative that majority of the people is with, I have a problem. They're trying to shut me down. They don't want me to speak. Notice how Rabbit or Dani didn't post anything on their community wall about my subscribers? No, they're letting Treez do their dirty work. And Treez, listen, you can hear it in her voice. She's getting tired, okay? Could you imagine? To be honest, she does not have any beef with me. I have no beef with her. You know where the beef come in? It's fake beef. She's being told what to do. Yeah, she called Tayl's grandmother. She called Tayl's grandmother on live and had a whole conversation with this lady and told her about her granddaughter. I said nothing negative about Auntie last night. Nothing. And look what they did. Twist the narrative. Got people in my comment section leaving videos, comments talking about how I'm harassing an elderly lady. Are you fucking kidding me? Selective outrage? And it's not even selective outrage because I didn't even say anything negative about the lady at all. I'm positive she didn't go listen to what I said on her own. I'm positive her niece, Dani, she claims it's not her real niece, but that's what she calls her. I'm positive she ran the narrative over there with her. Nobody said nothing about it. Nothing about what she did when she called Tayl's grandmother. Like I said last night, what if the lady had a pacemaker? What if that would have, upset her and something bad would have happened? But you guys know when I said about her teaching her child ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, it was in reference to parenting. It had nothing to do with sexualizing a child and me being a predator. They're trying to push a narrative and say that my subscribers are supporting a predator. That's fucked up. You can't just say I'm sorry and that's just it. You affected my channel. You caused people to be afraid to come to my channel. You twisted a narrative, Dani, and had people unsubscribe from my channel. You guys had people leaving negative, horrible comments in my channel. You can't just say I'm sorry and everything is honky-dory. The shit is crazy to me. I know Thursday night, I was talking a lot of shit because I was upset. And I threatened and I said, I fucking dare you to post my subscribers on your page in the morning. I dare you. Go back and listen to it. I was pissed. Okay? What else could they say to get to me, to stop me? Why was it important to come and interrupt my live at 9:30 in the morning to tell me that? When I sat back and I thought about it, I'm like, okay, but how would you know that I'm saying something if you don't log on and click on my page? It was a way to stop me. That's what this is all about. Stopping me because I have my own mind, because I won't get down. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people are listening to what they are pushing. But I finally had enough and I'm matching energy now. Is it even worth it? Like, why am I having and I express myself and say what I feel? Isn't this America? Why do I have to think about what I should say, what I shouldn't say, if someone's going to be upset? Like, I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just stating my opinion. The shit is annoying. And that's the thing that bothers me and make me not even want to do YouTube anymore. It's okay. Yeah, selective people could do whatever they want. That's the problem. And I've never, ever been a follower. And that's against YouTube policy. It's against YouTube policy. But Rabbit or Dani, they won't do that. They won't do that. They leave it for the help. Exactly. And Rabbit on her backup channel a couple weeks ago telling people to report AT2 for whatever with children. Now, come on now. How you gonna report something with no fucking victim? No victim. But 150 plus people sit there when she's verbally abusing her own child. What happened there? Where's the outrage? Where's the mandated reporters there? Where's the people calling and saying something about that? Where? Selective outrage. Only thing I ask is to just leave me alone. You're gonna fuck around and they're gonna end up taking your fucking channel, and Rabbit and Dani is still gonna be bouncing around and policing YouTube while you're good and gone. I'm telling you, she's sick of that shit. You could hear it in her voice last night. But when somebody got shit dangling over your head, you have to. But like I was saying yesterday, it's best you just say fuck it. Because people that's riding with you gonna ride with you regardless. because you're going to keep waiting. You're never going to get out. Don't you see when the police get snitches and they snitch and tell somebody, the police let you off, but anytime they know something, you know something, or they feel you know something, they keep fucking with you. And they keep talking about, yeah, you want to be around your kids? Oh, I'll just drop this and put you back up in a jam. That's exactly what's happening with her. It's best you fucking just come out now. You would be way better off. Way better off. Because the shit would be understandable because how it was done. How it was done was slick as hell. And I'm not going to say that part, but it was done in a way that's fucked up. You see how she made it abundantly clear? Her daughter does not have her YouTube page? Like, really? What? Okay. First of all, that sounds weird. But second of all, why are you telling us this? Why do we need to know? What are you setting us up for? All that elderly women on live and all them subscribers sat there. That's a damn shame.
Or like, Treez, this got to stop and all this. It's not going to stop because she's obsessed. She has an obsessive compulsive personality and she can't resist anything in regards to me, right? And I don't blame her. I'm a very polarizing public figure, and I don't know. Whatever, she like it, I love it. I think that the more that she does it, proves more so that I'm right about who she is, and she's mad because we know it, and more people are believing. So, there's no need to get, upset by it. If you want to do something about it, she posted more pictures of me just doing me. You know what I mean? I'm a YouTube celebrity, so I don't feel bothered at all about it. Actually, I like it and I'm flattered by it. However, it is showing more and more how unhinged and how obsessed she is with me. So yeah, I welcome the paparazzi showing me in my natural community, not giving a fuck, and I got her going crazy. I know, and I love it. And I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Nobody bothers her more than me, bitch. Me. So I just want to rub that in. Also, I want y'all to note how she says that I'm not that important, I'm not that relevant, but yet she has to keep on making me the center of attention, which is great, because that's going to make people want to know, hey, even people that may not have heard of me, but if you heard of her, of course you heard of me, they're going to be like, well, why is she focused on Treez so much? So why is she focused on her more so than she is in the legal battles that has her frazzled? People are going to ask questions, and I want them, and I welcome that. So yeah, I just wanted to rub that in right quick. I do know, so I wanted to make this PSA. And if you do want to do something about it, if you're tired of it, you could just email the judges involved in Kimmy's case. And she's currently playing my station head with Conrad in her Discord. See, I'm content and I don't mind it. I welcome it. So yeah, my people are telling me, what she's doing. I'm not checking for her in the least bit. I didn't even go to community to even see the pictures. You guys are going to send it to me. I only need 1 or 2 people. If you got any more, then you could send it to me, and also put the date under it when she posted it, so we can, have a record of it. But email a judge, because if enough YouTuber subscribers email the judge about her, proclivities, her weird obsession with different CCs, I'm sure they will become overwhelmed by the response of the public, and they'll probably do something about it. You know what I mean? Well, she's already losing because from what you guys tell me, that all of her motions were denied on both sides with Kimmy and Teddy. So yeah, she's going crazy. And hey, I don't mind being the center of her obsession. I sure hope that Teddy, when gets justice, she seems like a sweetheart. Yeah, Teddy is. And and that tells you a lot about the bot's character as well, that she goes after people that she I'm not undermining Teddy at all, because she's a very intelligent woman. However, she is a retired senior citizen, right? And she knows that she can, wear certain people down. You're not going to wear me down, baby. Because everything that I say that I'm doing, you're further proving that I don't mind going outside. I don't mind, doing what I say that I'm doing. Like, my people support me. They tell me she picks on people that she thinks she could win against. Exactly. And that's not an intimidation tactic for me in the least bit. Like I said, I had more volatile situations in regards to when I used to call the party line. I'm a party line veteran. People used to do this all the time, right? All the time they used to do that. But the only difference is that on the party line, you never know if somebody gonna pull up and try to whoop your ass. That's the difference. See, this is, to me, want to do something about it. I'm sorry you're going through this, Trees. You may be tough, but you have honestly, and I'm being very, very honest with you guys. My feelings aren't hurt by it, because what you see is what you get, and she's further proving that. You know what I mean? I'm unapologetically me, flaws and all. I look better than these bitches on their birthday. You guys cannot touch me even on my worst day, bitch.
We are not being threatened. got labeled a pedophile and a pervert, right? Let's talk about it. I'm matching everybody's fucking energy. Fuck that. I gave respect. I gave respect and respected the whole situation when you came in. But if you don't see your homegirl is lying, then I don't know what the fuck to say. Because I know you are a grandmother, and I guarantee, God forbid, if something happened to any of your grandkids or kids, y'all would not be y'all would be trying to right your wrongs.
Which one should I think I'm gonna call that? All right, I think I'm gonna call that one and see what happens, because she up there caring what her granddaughter is talking.
Please leave your message for 55.
Okay. Let me see, because she might have been up all night down at the church service. So let's see what the other one doing. Let me try this one. Down to the YouTube. Let me let her listen to her daughter losing her damn mind. Down to the YouTube.
Take care of your grandchildren, Grandma. You ghetto old ass bitch. Take care of your grandchildren, Grandma. Own people on the internet. You go to bed. Go to bed, Granny. Take your medicine, Grandma. Bed. Go to bed, Granny. Take your medicine, Grandma. Take care of your grandchildren, Grandma. You ghetto old ass bitch. You don't want to come for me because I will drag your ass. I don't discriminate at all. I don't discriminate, oh ho.
Now, this is the same girl that cries about every video that I make about her.
Grandma V? Hello? That was Grandma V. Hold on, let me call her back. Because she was listening to her granddaughter speak to her in a very derogatory manner. Let me call and see what Grandma V got to say about her. Hold on. I'm going to ask her, I tried to tell her to stop using that type of language. Let me see. Let's call her back. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Grandma V, how are you?
Who are you?
I just had Charisma on the phone, and she was talking that way about you on down to the YouTube. And I told her that that's not the way that you talk. You speak towards your grandmother. Now, what is going on? Why would she be talking about you like that?
Who was talking about me?
Gina.
Oh, Gina?
Yeah, let me play it for you. And I said, you ain't going to be talking about her like that on no YouTube. And
Well, I haven't heard her in months.
I know you ain't heard from her in months. And I said, let me call Grandma V and let her hear it. Listen to
Take care of your grandchildren, Grandma. You ghetto old ass bitch.
You hear her using that type of language?
You don't want to come for me because I will drag your ass. I don't discriminate at all.
You hear her talking about you like that, Grandma? I said, you know what? You don't talk about your grandmother like that, Charisma. She's heartbroken. She hung up.
That's what be happening. Y'all would be trying to right the wrongs. Y'all did a smear campaign, right? Y'all said people that come over here can't go back over there. Y'all blocked Marva. Y'all blocked Just the Cheat 93. That's what happened. Y'all threatened the girl Jam and told her she couldn't come back. Y'all got Auntie Hennessy talking shit about me. Hit the Cash App, guys. Because I'm a begging bitch over here. Y'all send this whole fucking money, right? For ice, for gas. Fake mourning. She should be the last person to talk after all the bullshit that she done did for the past, 4 or 5 months, 6 months? Tiptoeing around like a jackass with her lying ass, going on the lead attorney and everybody else's page. Fucking lying. Talk about, I'll pay you $10,000 if you can find out. Fuck out of here. And she gonna try to say something to me about she give me 5. Fuck you and your 5 points, bitch. All the while knowing all of this shit is going on. Who the fuck she thinks she is? I tried to give her 5 points. Fuck you. Fuck Diddy. Fuck all y'all hoes. Remember when I told you guys in the very beginning that I was on Goddess channel? And everybody was talking about, the whole Avatar story? And everybody had their opinion. But when I said mine, she kept on reading it in a sarcastic tone. So I was like, I'm gonna just chill and fall back in the bushes, right? Then she was asking something about Teddy or something. And she was asking me which Teddy was I referring to, if it was Unwind with Tasha K or Unwind with Teddy or whatever it's called. When I answered her, she still was responding in a sarcastic tone. And I was like, yo, I'm out of here. I thought I'd have a conversation, adults, we was discussing it. And I was like, I'm gonna unsubscribe and I won't come back because I've been following Goddess's channel. When I was over at Hood Life's channel, that's how I found Treez. She came over there because she wanted to drop some tea about Tasha K. And Hood didn't want it on her channel. And she told her, first of all, she came in putting Treez all up in the chat. And she was like, I have some hot tea for y'all. And Hood Life was like, oh, let's go over to your channel then. So it was like 35 people in the chat, and all of us went over to Treez's channel. And I remember, because I had spaghetti and chicken wings for dinner that night. I'm pretty sure everybody over there is not aware of what's been happening, but I'm pretty sure people been scratching their head wondering something shit don't seem right. Y'all remember the 6-hour live yesterday? You don't remember when she was singing "It's So Hard" and was making a joke and was laughing to say goodbye to yesterday? That's not a no. You know, it's not today. Satan's not being disrespectful. Let's not be mean. She didn't say anything disrespectful. Maybe she just don't know. But I'm here to tell it. There's some people that's not gonna really care. They don't give a damn if they being duped. But there's some people that's over there that's supporting her. Honestly, want to know what's really going on. Listen, did you not see the post that's on my community wall? Did you not hear Treez last week said, if you don't want to be bullied, send her a cash app? This is something that should have been out. They've been keeping this a secret because Treez has been getting paid from Megan to keep this a secret. So they don't fuck with her. She didn't want to get bullied.
Did y'all know the whole body is a little sex worker? Former. Do y'all understand why she was so obsessed with Nosy Ho? Do you understand she used to sell her snatch if she still don't? Oh, y'all didn't know that? Get your yaya over here. A mocha choka lata daya. Oh, she was Taz's Angels. That's how she met Justin Bieber. Pretty little sex worker. Oh, you thought I forgot? Oh no, we just gonna have some fun and make some money off of your motherfucking whole hiss. What's the car fact? High mileage mass and Gil. Get over here, whore. 5 cash apps, you get 2 hours. Of the whole body hiss. Get your yada ass over here. Mocha choker. La ta da da. You don't believe me, bitch? Ole fufu share soir. Can you pick Dani Robertson? Oh yeah, this was on a one of the websites. We found, Dani Robertson. She wanted to be a Nosy's girl. Well, I think she wanted to tell her, she's a control freak. Why would the whole vibe wind up in our sector? The thing she got in common is the hoe in Nosy Ho. Remember, she was investigating Nosy Ho. Why was she so interested in a hoe? She lied and said she was related to Monique Tolbert. You know what she got in common? She's a hoe too. Hello? Somebody stop me. Dani, you might want to come outside because, bitch, I ain't telling them about this part yet. Shout out to Brother World. Because he found your ass through your fallout with the little Justin Bieber girl. A mocha chocolate da da. That's why she a rainbow girl. She a rainbow girl, a scissor sister.
You see this bag here, huh?
Don't call him Louis.
Nosy? 2 broke bitches have this nosy?
So you can say what you want to about Marcella, but I know the one that you riding so hard for, so debonair, is the biggest motherfucking liar of them all. So if you're gonna call one person a liar, you gotta call the other person a liar. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, seriously. Stop with the bullshit. Seriously, this shit is pissing me off because it's one thing you can selectively call people liars and you siding with the biggest motherfucking liar on fucking YouTube right now. Stop it with the selective outrage. Seriously, this shit is pissing me the fuck off. Knock it the fuck off, princess. And I'm being cordial towards you, but the shit is pissing me the fuck off. From the last time, who didn't I get?
I gotta say this. I really wish that you and Princess was okay because see, Princess don't even know what's really going on.
But I'm okay with Princess. I don't dislike.
You don't know.
I don't dislike Princess. What I'm saying is, I'm tired of one liar being called out, but not the other liar. Seriously, it was really ticking.
She said that she did not speak to Rabbit. Yes, you did.
You
Rabbit
did
showed
too.
the text.
You did too. I seen it
you
too.
Did. You
yes,
did. And guess what? Did I say you said anything bad, Princess? See, that's what it is. This motherfucking so debonair got all the women fighting that you can't even sit down and talk to me because you know what he says. I did not lie. Yes, you did lie. You did lie.
Absolutely. By you saying you didn't lie.
You did lie, Princess. When you told him, I told you that Tanisha did it. You the one told me, baby. You know why? Because in your video, which I screenshotted and still have it, where you said Nosy and Sinitra told you. Get it right, Princess. And then you say, I told you. How would I know? I didn't say you reached out to Rabbit, girl. I said you talked to her. You talked to her. It don't matter who got the who. You talked to her.
First of all, by somebody playing semantics like that tells me the fuck that you're trying to fucking lie. Talking about I didn't reach out to Rabbit. Tomato.
You spoke to her before I did. So I don't know why you and So Debonair could be so appalled when y'all motherfuckers ran to her first. He ran to her first and you spoke to her second and I spoke to her third. But guess what? Y'all didn't have no confidence in any content creator. So you went to Rabbit because you knew that she could break it down and see what it was. I didn't say nothing negative about your ass. You was scared because you thought I told Rabbit some shit that I know you know. But I only went up there and talked about myself. That's what you was scared of. So you had to come out and do a video about me and that shit didn't make no sense. So when Dani did her video about you, you tucked up under your man. Come out with my man. And she called me and called me back. I ain't fucking call your ass back. You told me you was upset that I went to Rabbit. When I'm looking at the phone saying, how the fuck can she be upset about me going to talk to Rabbit when they did it first? You was down with that because you know what? I do have an email, baby, that you sent to Monica that I could have given to Rabbit. And I didn't. I went up there for Marcella Booth Davis, not no one else.
Don't pussyfoot around it. Get to the fucking point in the subject. Princess will tell you 1,000 fucking parables and 20 Aesop's fable before she gets to the fucking point. And that shit pisses me off.
Let me tell you something. My problem is with you. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth. I ain't never been scared of a motherfucking bitch ever in life. I ain't scared of nothing that y'all put out there because I know what I did. Number one, I've never emailed Monica a day in my motherfucking life. So if you got something, go ahead and put it out. Number two, I do have your call records. I keep every record. I keep a motherfucking receipt. So yes, you did call me back. I didn't lie about Treez. What I said, what you said was, because you sit up there and take something from last month and put it in with the next month. When I asked you specifically, I said, how did Rabbit know Sinitra did the pull-up? I said, because if you knew and I knew and Nosy knew and I think so Deb knew, who told? And you said, I don't know, Rabbit told me that Treez told her. And I said I was going to call motherfucking Treez about it. And you said, no. Don't call her. Don't call her. Stay. Keep them out of it. I said no, because when it comes to some shit and the truth, I said I fussed with Treez at the time. I said call Treez any motherfucking way. So you gonna sit up here and call me a lie and say you didn't say that? And I called Treez. Did I not, Treez? Did I not?
Okay. Why would I tell you not to call Treez?
I don't know. That's what you do. You said don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. You started backpedaling.
At the time, you weren't on that type time because of.
But I didn't know her. I didn't know you to tell you that. I didn't know you to tell me that.
I know you didn't know me to tell me that.
Let me ask you something.
I need to say that. You said
that. Did Rabbit tell you I told her about that? Rabbit.
I don't talk to Rabbit. I've never talked to Rabbit. The only thing you got was them damn text messages when she reached out to me after trying to get an interview, and that's all I've ever said to Rabbit. So don't use me as excuse to get your interview because I didn't give nothing to her. I didn't do no interview with her. I said no couple of words, and I ain't never fucked with that lady ever again. And I told you I didn't fuck with her when you tried to bring her up to me again before you did that interview.
Are you gonna let me talk now? Are you gonna let me talk?
Okay, just go ahead. Keep quiet, Marcella.
Okay. So you asked me, did I tell Rabbit, right? Who told me about Sinitra driving through there?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
It was you.
When? Princess?
Yes, you did. You told me.
Princess,
and guess what? I live in Virginia. So Debonair lives in Atlanta. You were talking to Sinitra, and on your video, which I've screenshot, you said I'm the one who motherfucking knew it was only 3 people, me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
No, you a lie. I'll get Nosy and I'll get Sinitra up there.
You don't need Nosy, because guess what? I screenshotted
So, Rabbit, you didn't reach out to me when we got all the screenshots, and you sit up there, put them on your own interview that you reached out to me?
Listen, we saw your text.
I still have them if you need them.
She posted receipts. But it doesn't matter.
That's the only time me and Rabbit have ever corresponded. She reached out to me.
It doesn't matter who reached out to who. I felt it.
But no, you using me as an excuse. You using me as an excuse to do the shit that you wanted to do. Just say that's the shit you wanted to do. Don't use me for it. Just say you wanted to do the shit. That's it.
No, that you're a liar. See, that's why you're so upset sitting on that tone.
You fucking lying on me.
You tried to take a shit, but you're not.
You want to use me for me so I can do another video so you can do another video so we can continue this stupid ass shit.
No, you told me that Sinitra did that, and the only person knew but you and Nosy. And I'm going to tell you something.
Look, I don't snitch like that. I didn't call you for that fucking shit.
I never said you emailed Monica.
Call records.
Are you going to let me talk? I never said you emailed Monica, boo-boo. You emailed Nosy.
Please don't.
No, you emailed Nosy.
You just emailed Monica. You just said that 10 minutes ago. You lied so fucking much you can't keep control of what you said.
No, baby. When I sent Rabbit those emails, I could have sent the one that you sent Nosy. You was in it.
I text
Okay,
Nosy. I
well,
never
listen,
emailed
Princess.
Nosy.
Would you
So
mind?
you text
Princess?
Nosy.
Okay,
And you just said Monica. You didn't say Nosy.
No. I said I could have sent her.
Let's rewind the beautiful being footage since this is live. Should I rewind it and play what you just said?
Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth.
Okay.
Should we just rewind what you just said?
Stand in your truth.
Could you let me say something, Princess?
Go
How
ahead,
about both of
Treez.
you ladies, both of y'all
I'm
ladies?
sorry.
No, it's okay, baby. I understand you are emotional because this is an emotionally charged conversation. So I understand that. I want Princess to speak her piece, Marcel, because you've been up here already. So let's let Princess speak her piece. Do either of you ladies mind sending me the receipts of what y'all saying? Because both of y'all seem like y'all believe, and I don't know. I can't say who's lying, who's not.
I don't care, but the receipts is already out there, Trees. They are literally already out there. So I'm like, why is you saying non-truth? Like, the shit is out there on her page, on my page, on other people's pages. So why is you saying this shit?
Where is Rabbit?
I want to show you this video where she went on that show and she said only people knew was me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says, now I dropped the link for Rabbit. If Rabbit wants it, she knows she's welcome to come.
Yeah.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says, I reached out to you to clarify Tolbert, not an interview. I've shown the DMs. And Rabbit is very transparent. She is, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Princess is confused. I don't want to say that she lied, but I want to say that she probably thought that it was one way, because obviously she thought it was. Ooh.
Don't make me tell what you told, bitch. Don't make me tell on you. I got more videos on you, Princess.
But ain't that the videos that Princess posted though?
No, I'm giving you the name. It's not. That's what we over here saying. Stop doxing people.
But you've been doxing people, Princess. I can break your fucking videos down. I may not know how to break it down and put it on YouTube, but I got these videos, bitch, of you more than one, okay? I said I want to do an interview, but I don't want to talk about So Debonair and Princess.
I'm telling you, we could have, but we didn't because it wasn't about them. This wasn't about Debonair and it wasn't about Princess. Okay? Now, did I reach out to Princess? I reached out to Princess first. I absolutely did. But I never asked Princess for an interview. Princess, I never asked to interview. Please review those DMs. And I've shown all those DMs before. I was not interested because you had already interviewed with Nosy. I wasn't going to ask for an interview. You've already interviewed with her, and you had told people that you knew what Monica's hand looked like. You described it. I wasn't about that.
Oh, wait a minute. Dani is in the chat.
So just so you guys know, there was so much that could have been said, could have been done, and we didn't. And it's interesting because when I interviewed Debonair, I said, this isn't about dragging the avatar. Did we drag the avatar in the interview? No. But I privated that interview because I realized how much of a joke and how much he really took a lot of people for game. Like, he was very strategic. He knew where to go. My channel was already monetized, so I don't make money off of your name or your tags. Other than that interview, which has been privated for months, because I don't need it. I don't need you. I'm sorry, I don't, and that's the reality. That I really don't need Debonair. The other thing too is when
he did say that, Rabbit. He said that, everybody's getting clicked. No, you actually helped him.
Not from his name. Don't flatter yourself. Not from your name. Not from your name. Sorry, I have not put Debonair since the interview into tags.
But Dani even said he can't even make clout or money off of his own
stuff.
I mean, he has 117 views on one video. It's like so sad. Nobody showed up to his game night. Nobody showed up. Not even
he asked candy shops. He asked everybody to come and they didn't come. Why he ain't asked her? Why he ain't asked these people over there on this and Jennifer Stewart? Because he said he embarrassed of them. That's why.
Of course he's embarrassed. The basement bitches are only flunkies and cronies. We got 400 people. Well, thank you. Thank you for that cash app, Miss Sonia.
So to be clear, okay, again, we could have brought up other people in that situation, in Marcella's thing, but we didn't. And we deliberately, because this wasn't about them, this was about Marcella's portion. It wouldn't have made sense to just have disclosed that. I had already released a lot of DMs from these people, so there was no reason, okay? The other thing, too, I reached out to Princess, but it was not for an interview, okay? The only person that I reached out to for an interview was Debonair, okay, and Plez. And that was that. That was that. I meant what I said, and I showed all those DMs. I even showed DMs to people that weren't even part of, Bishop. He wasn't even part of this huge thing. You know, he would make appearances here and there, but he didn't really partake as much as the other ones. So that was that. There was nothing else to it. So I'm not really sure, what are we recycling here? Why are we recycling this shit? Like, do people drink old
I lied. I did not.
I said they're recycling it because this is their last hurrah. Okay,
Yeah.
Nosy Ho. Yes, this is the last ditch effort. This is Nosy Ho last hurrah.
But Treez, do you hear? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Treez. I'm sorry to cut you off, but let me ask you. Go ahead. Why is it? This is what I don't understand. Okay, the man had a live this morning. The avatar had a camera slip. Okay, who the fuck cares? But let me ask you: did anybody take screenshots to compare foreheads, hands, skin colors to Bojangles, to Tolbert? The way they did it.
Oh, we already know. None of them were correct.
Exactly.
They were all wrong.
Where's the outrage for that?
Oh, the apology is not coming. You will never get an apology.
Exactly. No, but
you will never get an apology, Rabbit.
You'll get conspiracy theories about how their LLC is related to the other. Like, what the fuck? What is that all about?
And listen, and they're still not going to accept that that's Monica. They're going to say that's Monica's aunt. Oh, she did the camera slip on purpose. You're going to get a lot of bullshit. But see, now all of these 400 people that has been in this live, it's 387 people in here right now. Everyone, you have to stop listening to the basement bullshit. Period. If you are tired of this, there should be no investigation. Nosy is now trying to rehash, redox, re-victimize people. And you are here for it. You have to stop subscribing to the bullshit. Or else you are complicit in helping to dox more innocent black women. Do you guys understand? Stop viewing it. I know it's hard to stop watching a train wreck. I understand it. But I don't understand it because I'm not going to subscribe or support the bullshit, and you guys got to stop it too. Or else it's going to continue.
The DMs, just to let you guys know, to remind you, between myself and Debonair, before Tolbert happened, days before, he was participating in the other shit as well with Nosy. He was making appearances on the chat. So this bullshit about, I didn't know, and no, fuck that, because I was telling him days, hey, this energy, this is not okay. You want to show the DMs? I'm going to show you again those DMs that have already dropped a couple times. But specifically to June 16th, 17th, and the 18th, when Marcella and all that shit went down, she went to bed. Tolbert was up there with Debonair and Nosy. At the same fucking time, you had Wiley live with the avatar. And people couldn't put this shit together? Oh, it's a recording. No, it was a live stream at the fucking same time. Wiley was saying, they think they got you on the other channel. And Monica was saying, they gotta leave that woman alone. This is not like, there is no pull the rabbit out of the hat shit here, guys. Come on.
And I sent Rabbit the message when I told Nosy, you need to be careful. That's not that lady when they said that she's going to use Monique Tolbert anyway. See, and that's what I'm saying. When they did that, I was asleep. So Debonair trying to say, Marcella introduced me to Nosy. I did, but did I make you say those horrible things about that woman? The bottom line is that Debonair don't even like women, period. He is punishing every woman that comes in his life. And I'm going to let you know that hers going to get hers too. How would you let a white man get up there and say something about black sisters, okay? Whether you liked us or not.
The thing is too, is like, one thing he said that if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. And somehow they've made it so that they are not wrong about the shit that they're accusing everybody of being. Okay? So
because they have to keep changing their stories.
Exactly.
So they'll never have to apologize.
One connection to the next. Okay, let's make a puzzle fit. Let's glue it together and make it look pretty. That's the problem that I have with it. So where is the apology? And how come nobody's fucking mad about? That's the piece that I don't get. We're all so focused on the face reveal of the avatar. Okay, so it wasn't the chicken lady. It wasn't the teethy one. It wasn't the other lady. So then, now what? Merry Christmas. Now what?
And I don't care what you say. I jumped on it for it to be some bullshit, Miss Charlie. Let me tell you something. I looked at my wrist. I got time today. And I'm not here to play. I'm going to tell. Y'all want to lie
not Moneybag Yo. Not Moneybag Yo.
Don't play with me. I've been trying to be so good. I've been trying to be so good and just Stay out the bullshit. But I'm tired. All this old shit coming up. Now I done moved on.
Marcella just quoted Moneybag Yo, y'all. She just quoted Moneybag Yo. She said, I just look at my wrist. I got time today.
That's right. And I ain't come here to play because everybody lied, okay? It was a sham fucking investigation. It was a sham.
Yes,
and guess who walked away with the bag? It was Nosy walked away with the bag. We was all so dumb. She didn't give us nothing, okay? And Princess said she's not worried about it at this point. Girl, I'm not your enemy, okay? I'm not your enemy. But don't come up here like you didn't tell me and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Everything you said, your hands was clean, okay? Explain your video when you were defining doxing, honey. You did all of that. You did all of that. See, I was so glad when Dani was able to pull up all those old things and piece it together because everybody who was involved in that need to get their share. Everybody need to get their share.
Wait a minute. This fucking comment is funny as shit. They said,
oh my God. No.
But don't give her that much credit. She ain't got that kind of brain.
Oh my God. First of all, Dani should be insulted, but it's funny for y'all to think that Schoolboy.
I just can't.
I know they ain't say Schoolboy.
I just think I might give Nosy some pussy so she could just stop talking about all of us. Because she should have been
saying some of that scissoring.
Yes, honey. And throw some dollars on her ass. She messed up her own bag. She blaming everybody else.
And that's really what you should be mad at. I mean, as a panelist, right? So, like, she took the bet. You guys had your own content. Yes, maybe help here and there with building whatever, getting some subscribers, but that's it. You guys,
Marcella got her own lane.
Why aren't you mad about that?
Got her own lane.
I'm telling
Princess got her own lane.
Yes.
Marcella got her own lane. Now, So Debonair, his lane is empty, but so that's why the So Debonair and Nosy Ho collaboration and the Basement Bitches collaboration is so important.
And he loved all of us. He was in love with Monica. Monica was his mama, and you know,
Monica, and he did call Monica Monica. He did.
So now the other day, Nosy, it's me and you, and they don't have no content. That's what they talking about me and you. We don't talk about you, motherfucker, because I already know everything I need to know about you. You a stinking, broke down, homeless motherfucker who try to use women.
Let's not. And I've been said that he doesn't like women. He's making all women pay for whatever his mommy didn't do to nurture him, didn't protect him. And let me tell you,
your own husband didn't want you. Your own husband was a pastor.
I know your own husband,
and he was passing his offering plate around in the church, honey, and somebody gave him a big tithing, and he dropped your ass off and left the state.
Wait a minute. Tell that story again.
What? No. He was married, and his husband was messing around with different people, right? And so, you know, he broke up with So Debonair and left the state and left So Debonair there. And So Debonair was homeless and lived with the guy that we went over to the guy's house. He lived there, and he was homeless. And then So Debonair was telling me that he worked at the airport. He wasn't working at no damn airport. He told all of us he was working at the airport. So, you know, I'm thinking if you work at the airport, you could hook us up with a ticket because all my relatives that work at the airport, I could fly for free or, you know, half price.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't work at no airport. He was probably going to that motherfucking airport to sleep because he ain't had nowhere else to sleep. And like I told you, the building he lived in had no fucking windows. Why would Monica send anybody to his fucking house for what? He told me and Princess he was scared. And Princess had to talk to
them. They said I was driving past their houses.
But anybody driving past his house, who gonna drive it? I'm from the hood, but he is in the hood, okay? And you know, like I said, So Debonair was good with all his neighbors and stuff like that. But So Debonair, you a drunken bum. You trying to say I'm drunk? Oh, I need Marcella to come up here. Who the fuck is up at 3 o'clock in the morning looking for some shit on a page? That's why you did it. You woke up and you didn't have nothing to drink, so you came up there shaking like a fucking leaf, trying to put a story out. And then you got Nosy on the phone. You and Nosy said, and this is what happened. And Marcella told me, Monica, you're a liar, girl. You're a liar because the emails that you accidentally sent me showed that you was talking to somebody else about this Miss Tolbert.
I will say this. Well, and I will say this: the day after the Tolbert happened,
we got 100 people in here.
Yeah, I noticed that. The day after the Tolbert situation happened, I did live, right? And I pointed out the fact that Wiley, that Monica the Avatar had called into Wiley at the same time that quote unquote the Avatar, that everybody that was accusing Tolbert of being the Avatar was live with the two of them, right? The following day, okay, when I did that live, Princess was in my chat, and this has already been shown a couple times on my channel and on Dani's video, where she said something to the effect of, don't quote me directly, That does not. I've talked to Monica the Avatar a couple of times, and that is not the Avatar. So that's what like really pushed me to contact Princess as well, is because I felt like there was a level of, I don't know, consciousness, conviction to a certain degree to say, you know what, I had the wrong person. You see, you can say whatever you want about me, you don't trust me, and all this, that's fine. I told you guys, I'm not meant to be liked. I get that. But at the same time, if you're fucking wrong about something, you're wrong about it. I've been wrong about a lot of things, and I've said it. So clearly, that was not the Avatar. Told, but did she half-ass someone? Why did it take Nosy to be fucking out of here for people to start wanting to apologize and come out? I don't get that. I don't get that. A lot of us had been saying for quite some time that it was not the Avatar. The chicken lady, all these other people, nobody. But nobody said anything. Or they kind of went with it. And it took this to happen. I don't get it. So
nobody revealed the Avatar. She showed herself.
She showed herself.
So what? She showed herself. So now she showed herself. She felt comfortable to do it. What is the beef about? What is the beef? What you caught her? She's always been on John Ye's page, and she was showing her friends. So she didn't reveal. So now that she's been revealed, are we still looking for the Avatar? What's the storyline going forward? Nosy, you're dead. You're dry. Just go up and die. And I don't even know why Little Basement Dweller got into this. She got into it for clout. So if y'all want to be guessing, I guess, you know, I will be the Avatar, since that's my niece, right? Y'all said we look alike, and we look damn good.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was really, I'm looking at the comments now too, just to see.
No, my thing is that, so Debonair added Sunny, and Sunny had nothing to do with this. I asked Sunny to go up there with me because I was so nervous and everything. That's the only way Sunny got her toe in this, when I asked her to go with me. And so Debonair asked Sunny to go with her too. So how was she persuading him to do something when he was the one who asked, could you go with me when I make this apology? He said that he would apologize if it wasn't the person, and that's what he decided to do. And then every time he got in a drunken stupor, he would say, no, I don't apologize. Did y'all hear the anger or how he talk about us women? Are y'all listening the way he talk about women? Are y'all listening? Nobody's mad about that. Nobody's mad.
Menacing Vibe says, Sunny, will you tell Treez, Robert, will you tell Treez to let Sunny in?
Oh, Sunny's not my, let me see. Hey, Sunny.
Uh-oh, did she fall down the stairs too?
No, she just, I guess she got off the top, what's the name?
Yeah, no, so, I mean, I'm
Is Sunny back here?
But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not trying to tear down a content creator. We was not trying to tear down any content creator. But y'all, what do y'all expect? You know, so Debonair is over there.
Wait a minute, Sunny is not at the back door. She must be at somebody else's back door. Here, I'm about to drop the link again.
No, you there.
Yes, so Debonair called everybody Black Bees on a 7-hour video. Nobody's mad about that. They're excusing him. They have decided to excuse him only because they think he has information. Charlie, I don't care about what you say, baby. I don't care what you say. I don't need nobody to hold my hand for anything. I was just trying to confess about what I did, and that's all. I'm sorry that, you know, you're so involved in what Marcella.
I guess my thing is that if that is what you're doing, Marcella, then what is Debonair doing?
Right.
What I don't understand. See, that's the thing. It's just, why are you recycling this shit?
Sonny, you at the wrong back door. Sonny, you at the wrong back door. So
how many back doors are there?
I don't know, because obviously it must be more than one back door, because once somebody, not today, Satan, she kept on being at the wrong door. She's like, I'm backstage, and I'm like, no, you're not. So I don't know, but there's something going on with StreamYard. But I just dropped the link again so that Sonny can come up. Because Sonny was really, you know, like I said, I hate to be right all the time, but Sonny was really taken aback. She couldn't even see that he was so opportunistic. I'm glad you found out early on, Treez.
I knew, you know, I went through this shit with this guy. I'm telling you, I offered he was not monetized when I interviewed him. Okay, so he didn't help my channel whatsoever. I was already monetized. I had already, for a couple months, I've been watching all about the tea prior to that. I've said it before. And it's interesting because when we did the interview, you know, it was very much, we're not going to drag the avatar. Every other, as far as communication that went from there was to, hey, uplift, upbring. Of course, we were on Instagram and we followed each other. And I was very thankful that he was able to speak on my channel because I wanted to understand the experience. But what really rubbed me the wrong way is that days before Tolbert happened, he was with the situation. He was there participating in the doxing and the pulling of information. He was interviewing, like he was doing different things. He was doing that. So for me to say like, oh, you know, suddenly he becomes the victim of Tolbert the doxing of Tolbert and the accusation, that's bullshit. He knew what he was doing, sober or not. I'm sorry.
He did know, Rabbit. He did know.
Exactly.
And everybody was acting as if because he played that, dumb. That's so dumb.
Yep. And as far as, he was. So when I apologize, and I have that DM as well, I apologize for assuming that he told Nosy what I look like. Because it was an assumption. That's what pissed me off. Because you had Nosy dropping hints, right? Saying all this stuff, the biracial. Okay. So who else would have seen me? I had 4 conversations with this person, face to face. So I assumed that, and I apologize for assuming, but he also assumed, and he also told the audience that I did not help him get in contact with Tolbert. That's bullshit. I gave him 2-3 opportunities to do so. He knew that if he did, he would go against Nosy. That's the problem that I had with the people at the time. So I'm not stupid, and I showed that before, and I told you guys that. Nobody listened.
And one time he did come against Nosy, but guess what? That's when he was drunk, and then he went back on her Twitch page to make up with her and said, no, I didn't say that, and you went over there, and Nosy don't like you either, so debonair, she's using you.
And as far as Marcella, there was a lot of information in those emails. I could have said a lot, but I wanted to keep it strictly on Marcella, and I was hoping that other people would come out on their own, because I felt like I'm not there to take your confessional. I'm not perfect, but I really believe that if you give people the opportunity to tell their truth and really tell it, okay, regardless of whatever it is that they're standing on, that they're going to come out. They're going to say what they're going to say. That's just how
nobody scared me. Rabbit, please tell them nobody threatened to sue me. Nobody did any of that. I wanted to tell, and I said, Rabbit, I just want to talk about me, not anybody else. And she said, okay. But guess what? There was an email in there from Princess that was accidentally sent to me. And when I sent Rabbit everything, Rabbit could have said this, but she didn't. I wanted to stay on me. And when I told the truth, that still ain't good enough. That still ain't enough when I told the truth. Now they're harping on that.
Yeah. And then Sunny's telling you to drop the link, not Marcel, I'm sorry. Treez.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Y'all will pay top dollar for that, wouldn't y'all? Y'all tired of all this distance learning, mental retardation bullshit, ain't you? Don't you wish that Dani get out here in the field? I mean, we get tired. First it was Cheeseburger Kiva, with the distant trying to get at Teddy. Like she was a senior citizen. Like, bitch, how much of a punk ass? Tell the people you a punk ass bitch without telling the people you a punk ass bitch. I mean, you even tried to sit Kiva on the senior citizen on Teddy. No offense to Teddy. I'm just saying. When are you going to get real? Earlier, I'm not a morning person for real. I'm not. And I work different shifts depending on what's available, because sometimes the shift differential will be speaking to you. I work different shifts, but typically I 3 to 11. Remember, I don't know what it is. Lucky is security. Koi, your position is now taken. Lucky has been regulating nowadays. We missed you, but now not so much. Because we have a replacement. Lucky just came in here regulated. I don't even be seeing these comments that they be leaving. A lot of times, station here just erase it. I remember when Hobart was taking my channels, when she was first taking my channels, and I was coming over to station here, and I would be over here eating and laughing like I regularly do, right? Well, trolls, Dani Robertson trolls would come in, and they would say, Treez, oh, you're stress eating. You really are worried. Oh, Dani's going to take your other channel, Treez. They would say things that only Dani Robertson would say. It's like she wanted, because remember, when she first took Teddy's channel and Teddy was crying real tears, she wished that somebody else would do that. Not saying that Teddy was, shouldn't have did that. What I'm saying is that she got a narcissistic rise out of Teddy crying because she was so devastated. She never thought that her channel would be taken because she did not use, she wrongfully got it terminated, right? So she was more so in shock about that. And Dani played it on a loop. Like she was licking her tears off of her face. That's how psychotic this bitch was. Now, I like to hear people cry. I do. But looking back and knowing how it was ill-gotten. Oh yeah, Just Listen got quickly gathered by Lucky and then got blocked. Because I didn't even know they said anything. It was only because Lucky. That's why I say y'all don't talk to trolls. If I talk to trolls, it might be in passing. But I'm not sitting there arguing with trolls like Melman and goddamn Manny bitch. I'm not doing it. Now, if they're making a good point, I will highlight that and say, hey, well, there may be people on the fence about A, B, and C, if they're making a good point. But other than that, they get blocked. They get no airtime. But sometimes trolls be making a good point. Because I know goddamn Manny bitch be getting trolled. I be like, oh, shit.
and they be reading the things out loud. I said, oh, well, that makes sense. But no, we're not upset at all, baby. We was just partying. She's a bomb, Brokiana. Remember, I used to play Rocky all the time about 2 years ago. Then when Rocky and me started falling out more frequently, I said, bitch, I ain't feeding you. I ain't giving you no motherfucking airtime, bitch. No, I had to make her feel it. But she wound up blocking me because I hurt her feelings. Because I said she was selling her pussy in front of her daughter. Now, everybody know, in the city, Rocky is supposed to be hardcore. But bitch, anytime you block me, that means I'm more hardcore than you. Yeah. Because she really, for like over a year, she would never block me. But when I had added, I had commented under Deb's, not even on her page. Not yet. I later on commented when she was putting that damn eyebrow shit on. I said, girl, you want us to believe that you broke the fuck out when you just got married and that nigga blacked both of your eyes and you was wearing sunglasses for a week? Like, girl, who is you fooling? We all know that your husband beat you the fuck out. And when every time, and she would let me up. I'd be like, beat me up, Rob. She let me up, and she know I'm gonna get the fuck smart. And she knows she's gonna get smart, and then I'm gonna cuss her the fuck out. She knows that. So she'd be like, I told y'all she crazy. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them. Don't talk to me. You crazy. Talk to them. I know I'm a whole problem. Because Rocky, she want to fight everybody. Rocky didn't want to fight me. She told me she was going to get her aunts to beat me the fuck up. I said, bitch, your aunt is my best fucking friend, bitch. What is you talking about? I was going to beat a bitch up for your aunt. What is you talking about? Girl. Matter of fact, me and your aunt went shopping and I treated her to breakfast when I got off on motherfucking 6th and Lehigh. Bitch. Yeah, they from North. They from North. Like Rocky used to sleep on pissy mattresses and fucking plywood. Yeah, she had it rough. Yeah, she had it rough. I ain't even gonna lie. Rocky had it bad. She had it bad. But, well, yeah, her father's side of the family, they used to get money. But shit, even her grandmother, Rocky's grandmother, was a fucking queen pin. She had to do, 13 years in Muncie? Because she was pushing weight. I still follow her, don't I? Yeah. Yep, she was pushing weight. I went to her husband's funeral and everything. But yeah, that's why Rocky don't fuck with me, because she know I know all her fucking family business. Yeah, bitch, what you going through? Bitch, your aunt told me that. Don't nobody know you used to sleep on fucking plywood except for me, bitch. Nobody know that on this nigga net. But anyway, I'm just saying that to say, I've been doing this for a long time. It's going to take more than a motherfucking little picture of my motherfucking Ice Spice wig, bitch. And I already told y'all, before y'all hit the picture, Baby Treez asked to borrow my Ice Spice wig. Remember, for the 100-day challenge? Yeah, so y'all tea is old, bitch. What is y'all doing? Y'all gotta do better. Please. Do better. See, I can get this pussy but to your daddy, but your mama. Amen. She said, I can get his pussy to your daddy, but your mama. Be hating on the bitch. You know what I mean? She's trying to extend the coochie, but as you hating ass bitches. See, I can get his pussy to your daddy, but your mama. Be hating on the bitch. I want his money, not his drama. You understand? That was a word. Why she put your pen? I don't know. I don't know why she. See, that's the thing I don't like. Please. I do my shit. Now, after I initially do it, to shock everybody, be like, oh my God, no, she didn't. For all to see. Then I will put it behind the paywall. But bitch, I want you to know I did it. See, we not the same, Dani. When I called your mother, Dani, and you lost your mind and you enlisted all your butter knifers to try to take down my goddamn station here, remember, I did it publicly. And back then I had a Patreon. Now, you want to take credit for my Patreon, but either you, Sweet Pea, or motherfucking Sparkle going to take credit for it, but all y'all bitches can't lie about it. Actually, none of you bitches can take credit for it, because I still got the email. They said I need to prove that I'm over 21, bitch, because I put pornographic material on there. You are not responsible for taking shit down. I just couldn't upload it because of fucking dumbass phone that I had. Well, the picture wasn't clear enough. But you want to take credit for everything. Now, my YouTube channels, yes, you took several. I give you credit for that. Bitch, you did not take my Patreon. Stop it. You have narcissistic injury. That's why we see her putting my pictures on members only. Because she was so shameful, because it was a public spectacle as to why this weird old bitch has an obsession with me. Well, damn, you would have think she would have went after Kimmy and Teddy and not fucking Treez. All the Treez are doing is talking shit. She didn't even take her to court legally. Why? Because I know that Dani is Taz's angels. So she needs to have somebody to follow me. She needs to self-comfort herself to make her feel like she's doing something, because everything she has done thus far for 2 whole fucking years has not penetrated. So now she has to go back in the playbook and try to do what has already been done. Dani, please, I beg you, the people are bored. Do something that Sweepy haven't done before. Do something that Cleo haven't done before. Do something that my enemies haven't done before, whore. She got it. Channel taken. You know, yeah, this reported, that reported. Okay, Cartoon Karen, you reported everything moving. Now what, slut? We still know that you're Dani Robertson and you are a soul psycho. Now what? You've done all of these plays. You even sent a surrogate motherfucking troll, fellow obsessed person, an obese one, a fat one, a wide one, a loose meat one. When I tell you that bitch legs look like elephantitis, Cheeseburger Kiva, it is so many exercises you could be doing other than fucking helping robot harass motherfucking Teddy. I can think of 1,000 ways you can burn calories. Bitch, my Afro wig ain't no different than that fat motherfucking 560-pound cheeseburger sitting in all of the spots around that dinette set. I'm telling you, my Afro wig ain't no different than what the fuck Kiva had behind that whole entire round table that she is crowded at by herself. I said the whole kitchen is crowded when Kiva's in it, and she's only by herself. And man, she sit at that breakfast table enough to seat comfortably a family of 4. But bitch, where do you sit when you are the family of 4? My God, on today, am I talking right? Only if Cheeseburger Kiva just say no. That was the campaign that Nancy Reagan ran on. Just say no. Don't get the extra helping. Would you like to supersize it? No. Would you like cheese on that? No. Would you like to try our leprechaun milkshake? No. Would you want some extra bacon on it? Would you like our Dave Baconator? No. Would you like to try our chocolate fried Oreo deep fried sundae on today? No. Would you like pho for pho? No. I said, would you like cheese on it, ma'am? No. Would you like an extra beef patty, lettuce sauce, lettuce with the special McDonald's cheese? No. Her lullaby, it went a little something like this. Her mother knew when she was in her womb that her motherfucking blood sugar and high blood pressure would be high too. So she used to sing her a lullaby. It went a little something like this. Big Mac filet of fish, French fry, milkshake 1, filet of fish, French fry, milkshake 2, filet of fish, French fry, milkshake 3, 1, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34, 56, 7, 19, 1, 5, 7, 9, 10. You can't have lullabies with menus, Kiva. That's not the way to lose weight. You have to take your power back. You have to just say no. Would you like cheese on it? Would you want that super size? Do you want an extra slice of bacon? You gotta start saying no. You gotta start saying no. Amen. Is that a word? Let them use your Treez. Take your time. You gotta just start saying no. Because I don't mind a little confrontation. Bitch, I wanted to do a fucking cheater spinoff show, but just on Philly. I was ready. That's how much I don't give a fuck about consultation. That's why I will always be known as the bitch that got the robot press. I'm not going around being a cartoon Karen, just sitting up there getting other people to do my fucking work. No, bitch. I get out. I go outside. It's real in the field, bitch. It's real in the field. But, ooh, bitch, I had an idea. Well, I'm going to keep that one to myself. That's a good plan. Yeah, because when I CC that judge, I'm going to CC a couple of other places that's connected to you, too. Because the way you was hard-pressed to have fucking Kimmy, once them soul cycle people see that you attached to this lawsuit, bitch, that's going to be a whole different... If you was thinking about ever going back, bitch, you won't be able to. Or if you was trying to keep that little part-time gig or per diem or just in case of a rainy day, bitch, we can call you. I'm going to make sure that whole fucking bridge is burned. I'm sending them both of your fucking court cases that got your name because they know that you work for them, bitch. I don't give a fuck if nobody else on YouTube know it. Because you wanted Kimmy to contact the soul cycle people, bitch. Because you could not do it on your own behalf because you know the fuck that's you. She coming for Treez because the sector is dry as hell, yeah. But guess what? She knows I have the self-discipline and forbearance to pay her dust. I don't give a fuck how many pictures you post. Anybody from this day on, just send me the evidence so I can forward it to the judge. Do not put what that bitch is doing in my check. You understand me? Just send me the evidence, tell me the date, and I will attach it and CC as an addendum to the judge. But other than that, she wants it. And that's what that comment just told me. Thank you for that comment. That comment is a whole word. Because she knows that she has to go above and beyond in order for people to like buzz a little bit. But no, bitch. I know that your name ain't in nobody's titles, bitch, unless you attach to somebody else. Nobody is talking about Dani Robertson unless you was talking about Nosy Ho. Nobody is talking about Dani Robertson unless you was talking about Jaguar. Nobody is talking about Dani Robertson unless you talking about Treez. Nobody is going out their way to talk about Dani Robertson unless you talking about Teddy. Nobody is going about their way to talk about Dani Robertson unless it's in relation to somebody else. Put a 1 in the chat. Me, I got people talking about me because I am me, bitch. I am highly entertaining, highly envied, highly jealous of. And bitch, all I do is be me. That's what y'all can't understand. How is it that this bitch be doing all kinds, smacking, burping? She rarely have a fucking embarrassing moment. How the fuck can you embarrass a bitch that can't be embarrassed? How? The people love that I'm a real person. The people love I fart sometimes. I go to sleep. They love it because that means she ain't trying to put on airs for no fucking body. She is comfortable in the skin that she in. People love that shit. And you are so perplexed because that's why you was over there on that rant. That's why you was on there on that rant, bot. You said why? She doesn't edit. She doesn't do anything. All she does is this. You can't explain it. But you can. It's not for you to explain. You can't make something only God can create. My God. You cannot break something that only God can create. Sister Lauren told you that. Let them use you, Treez. Y'all are perplexed. Y'all are marveled. I am the 8th wonder of this here virtual world. Call it like it is.
Go ahead. Everybody say, hey, Mr. Treez.
Yeah, but you know that bitch cup. She not on up and up.
But sometimes we have to find out things on our own. I'm not trying to take her out to dinner. I'm not trying to fuck her, so I really don't care if she on up and up and up. Right. You know, but I was just giving her big ups for being, a dope editor.
So then she like, I'm gonna tell her myself. Because after that video, none of us knew who Rag was talking about, okay? But the way this bullying thing has evolved in the last week or so, if she did, and if she is being threatened, because I don't know what she's getting in her email. I don't know who calling her. I don't know if anybody's calling her job or anything. But if that's what she's doing, if that's what happened, then, I can understand it. Mm-hmm. She is, at this point, she has become a walking target. And not only is she dealing with the cup situation and whoever else, you still have Nosy, who has a serious hard-on for a bunch of people on that list. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on that list.
And as I said, if she has a right, she has reason to be concerned because we have seen what a lot of people are capable of. So I do hope that she look. I don't know if she got an attorney or not, but if she has gotten an attorney, then that is certainly the right thing to do in this instance.
Absolutely.
But
is that if you don't feel safe, I can tell you a person how they feel.
Log off. Bottom line, log off.
Right.
She's delusional.
To be
First of all,
presented.
for her to keep insinuating, yeah, these content creators, they paid off by Monica and John Gates and all this other shit. When, bitch, you are super chatting Monica 2 months ago. I've been asking you for an explanation for 4 weeks. I have been calling you out on it for 4 weeks. You don't want to address that, but you want to give us this fucking bullshit ass macaroni collage that you made in motherfucking.
Even so, she effed up bad by doing that.
But
she screwed herself over. And not the Monica thing, I'm just saying making that reactionary video. That was the worst thing she could ever do for herself.
No.
Absolutely, Rabbit. It is criminal.
It is criminal. Fall. Pride comes before the fall, because when you are dipping and dodging the truth and you're trying to deflect with these racial motivation, whatever, you know, if Monica was the devil, you know, and you knew it all the time, then why would you be in her biggest fucking supporter and cheerleader just 8 weeks ago? When did she become the devil? And how am I being paid off by Monica when you're the one who was canoodling and fucking tickling her titties?
Ooh, boy, Miss Linda not to be the devil's advocate, but I respect it. She thinks so all the time.
I think about that, because Cups is very vocal about how I'm being paid off, you know, because I'm associated with, because I actually watch everybody. Me and Rabbit don't always agree, but I still respect her as a content creator. And because Dani is on my page, I don't control what Dani does. I'm a spectator just like everybody the hell else. I started my page as a spectator, and that's what I remain to do, as we all have done. But how am I, because I don't think the same way that you do, I still respect your opinion. But for you to try to come after my character saying I'm paid off and these people got to whatever, and want to play the race card, what do you think about Cups being a supporter of Monica? And then she asked me to post the receipts. She said I was lying on her, but then I posted the receipts. And I haven't heard, and now she goes to private her videos.
Right. When it comes to Monica, honestly speaking, it doesn't surprise me that people switch their opinions, because we've been seeing this for the past months with a whole host of people. The one day they like Monica, the next day they're trashing her.
Yeah.
Monica's a very polarizing figure on YouTube, and people switch their opinions on Monica continuously. So if it is true that Cups has changed their stance on Monica, that doesn't surprise me, because it seems to be what a lot of people have done in the past few months.
But in recent times, we all have went back and forth about Monica, but most of us, you know, either decided to watch her or gave her some grace or whatever, you know, because time heals all wounds. I understand that. But how is it that you're so... What did Monica do? She got Nosy Ho off of YouTube. You was cheering her on for that.
So Dangly Dick was really setting the stage for basically playing the victim and acting as if Sean sabotaged him or ambushed him in some type of way. That's what he was doing. He was setting the stage for people to think that he was just ambushed and attacked on Sean's handle, when Sean actually had a very therapeutic atmosphere for him to actually admit some wrongdoing and possibly move on from that. But he didn't take that opportunity to do that. No. Oh, no, he did not. He took that opportunity to shade me as though I was going to be affected. You are a weak boy. Nothing that you say can I be affected by, whore. Your fucking husband left you. He left you. Why? Because you weren't good enough, and the fuck you know you're not good enough, and you will never be fucking good enough. Do you understand? You can never come for Treez. I am secure in my life. I am fulfilled with satisfaction, okay? I don't have to have all of these other things that you phony-ass, fake-ass bitches have to have in order to feel validated. He's not accepting no accountability. And in the same breath that he lied and said, you know, I don't know what she says on her channel. I don't watch her at all. I've never had any interaction with her. And then he says in the same breath, oh, I had no reason to like Treez, but yet you shaded me on Sunny's panel, said that I was trash. I never had a bad interaction with you, and because he realized he was fucking windmilling for his pissy fucking alley, that's why, because he knew the fuck that I was going to give it to the panel real about Pissy Alley, and that was before they knew who the fuck she was. But so Dangly Dick did. He knew who Pissy Alley was. He knew, and he supported that, and he encouraged that type of behavior from her, because the fuck he just like her. Why do you think he kept on attacking me? He wanted to provoke me so that I can start dragging him, Tiff. I'm telling y'all, this nigga is calculated. He was defending Pissy Alley, and he called me trash on Sunny's panel. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the video. And then he goes in my DM. Mind you, he told Sean that he reached out to me. He wanted to have a real conversation with me. I'm going to post with his response. That shit was just for appearance only. Because I gave him a non-dragging message. And I just said, I sincerely pray that, you know, you are able to come to some type of terms with truth. Because he was like, when are you ready to have a real, he's very calculating. Sonny, tell him. Please tell him. Please tell him. We're not making this shit up on him. I'm a commentator just like everybody the fuck up. Come on now, he attacked Kiva. Kiva don't even come for people like that.
Come the fuck on. He never admits to anything the fuck he does. And he was calculating last night because he knew Sean didn't fuck with Pissy Alley. And that's the reason why he came at me in the beginning, and that's when I started dragging his punk ass. Come the fuck on. He loves the gaslight. That's why he gonna insult Sean and his motherfucking subscribership by calling them fucking toxic. How are they toxic? Because they're just, basically observing what the fuck you're putting out there. Thank you, Short Stack. I know how to conduct myself when the fuck I go somewhere. I know how to have an intellectual exchange, bitch. I'm an educated motherfucker.
HH does everything like hot cups.
Absolutely. Look at the About page.
Hey, let me say this. Y'all remember, Rabbit said that she wanted to be mentored by her because she looked up to her because of the pages. The girl got a gift.
We're not going to not give people their credit because the editing, the edits, all of the things that she knows how to do, she's taught by other people on YouTube.
How do you know this?
She was a moderator for other people. She starts off the same way. She latches herself onto bigger content creators, and they teach her things. She learns things, and then she beefs with them. She falls out with them, and goes on to the next content creator.
Okay, well, do you see a pattern? Because I always like to say.
Yes, there's a pattern.
Okay, so could you give us the pattern from which you? Now, this. I'm new to this. Now, could you tell us? Because I don't know her like that, but what makes you think that this is a pattern? Could you give us any points of references?
So I'm just gonna speak from my observation because, like I said, her and I have a past. We have a beef that goes back to days when
you guys had a beef. We
had a beef. I have apologized to that girl several times, but she holds on. You know what I'm saying? Like But I do want to commend her. I want to commend her because on Sean Davey Way, when she was apologetic to you. And then, how y'all squashed it. And then went on and made a video the next day.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah. After you apologized, you went and made a video the next day.
Yeah.
Because that's the same thing she did when we apologized before. We accepted an apology.
Now, what was the video about the next day? What was the video about? What was the video about the next day that made you feel like the apology was phony?
Because wasn't it about Dear Yvette AC2, the whole situation? I actually didn't watch it, but I've seen.
Okay, yeah, you're right, because we were told not to address it and not to spread it, but yet
so
they went on. But then they went on to make many other videos about the same situation. So yeah, that was a lot of duality. That was a lot of duality. Okay, I get it.
Right.
Yeah, because
so let's not do that because I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna say that. I don't hate on nobody because This is the difference between a content creator and a person that just gets on here and makes videos. When you're a content creator and you care about the art of videos, you will teach someone else how to do what you do. You don't have no problem with giving people the blueprint, the so-called blueprint. You don't have an issue with showing someone how to do an edit or how to put something together. You're not trying to keep it all for yourself. People that just want to get up on YouTube and they're trying to go viral or they're trying to make it big or they're in competition with people, they will not teach you how to do shit. They'll hold it all for themselves to try to make it look like they're doing something that you can't do. And it's like, girl, somebody must have taught you. How do you know how to do it? Because you didn't just sit here and learn it yourself.
And listen, I get it. If you want to be acknowledged for being an originator for something, I think people should give credit where credit is due. But at the same time, you can't minimize other people's accolades or accomplishments because you think that they got something from you. Well, if they got something from you, their videos, every video Rabbit do, she's dropping at least.
Yeah, but I'm now we're gonna talk about the Rabbit thing. Now we're gonna talk about that. Now let's call this now. They were all saying that the Rabbit page started off as a troll page for the plainest Jane. That page was a troll page for the plainest Jane, and the plainest Jane gave that to Rabbit. That's what the rumor was. I don't know if that's true. I think maybe they've admitted it. I don't know if that's true. But to me, they were jealous. The fact that Down the Rabbit Hole news blew up, and they didn't know who the Rabbit was. They kept trying to attach it to Jane, but they knew that it wasn't Jane. It was a troll page that they started, but they knew that Jane wasn't running it no more. So they were trying to figure out who the hell the Rabbit was. And in my opinion, they bullied her to the point of making her come from behind the avatar, which was fucked up because they really didn't give a fuck about
whether or not, you know, like, oh, we don't want people to be behind Avatar. We think everybody, the same shit they try to push with Monica. Oh, when you're doing YouTube, you need to be able to show your face. No, you didn't give a fuck whether it was an Avatar or not. You just wanted to know who the fuck was behind that page because y'all were jealous of the content that was coming out of that motherfucking Down the Rabbit Hole News page because that shit was jumping. Motherfuckers was jealous because it was hot and they was trying to figure out how the fuck she was doing her content. They were fucking jealous. They didn't give a fuck. It could have been motherfucking Michael Jackson running that motherfucker. They wanted to see her face because they just wanted to know. Because the fucking content was hot. And it was direct competition. They felt like it was competition. And like I have privately
told I can see that. I can see that. Because why else? Because you have no other, for you to play the race.
It was no other reason.
It was no other reason.
You didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
You didn't know who she was. You were jealous. And at that time, Cups was not getting a lot of views. She wasn't breaking 1,000 views every video. And this was around the time she was trolling with August and Rello. She was with them. They was riding Nicki Minaj's dick. And so they were doing that kind of content. That's what got the both of their pages hot. They stole the bars. Most of their audiences are kids because they're barbs. So they're getting all these views from doing those type of videos on Nicki Minaj. They figured out that, oh shit, it's an avenue for that because they copied off of Black T blog.
That's true.
They copied off of Black T blog. They all were with Black T blog. August and Rello started with Black T blog. Cup started with So if you look at their page and you watch them, they are all similar to Black T blog. And you cannot have, that's why I'm always wondering, why the fuck Cups want to be a moderator? Why do you want to be a moderator on someone else's channel when you have your own fucking platform? Peep who she's moderating for now. Another content creator that's on the fucking rise. Another content creator that is blowing up. Should I be quiet? Another content creator, that page is blowing up out of nowhere. Come and get this content. Excuse me.
Oh, really?
Let me be quiet. Okay?
Come
you gotta watch bitches. Why would you want to be a moderator? You have your own channel. What are you moderating for? What do you want to be a moderator? You have your own platform. Oh, could it be because somebody is coming up, you know, they want to ride? Won't be too long before they fall out because that's the pattern. And be like, let me attach myself and see what she's doing. What she's doing that's working for her. What is she doing over there that's making her blow up like that? Let me sit up under her, be in her DM. Oh, hey, queen. Hey, queen, can I da-da-da-da-da? Oh, queen, da-da-da-da-da. I love you. I think you da-da-da-da-da. Then she'll find out her secret, find out what she think it is she's doing, and then try to add that to your shit. Bitch, ain't nobody slow. And then you fall out with the motherfucker. Then you fall out.
What I will say is I have all the evidence that I need. All the evidence that I need. So first I want to just kind of touch back on this person here because they acted like they were big and bad. They acted like they were big and bad about a month ago, huh? They said, oh, here's my name, Alex Cunoculus. There's my name, Alex Cunoculus. Now, first I just want to tell you guys this. Just think for a moment, okay? Because this person loved to gaslight. Okay, this person loves to gaslight. Basically, gaslighting is manipulating reality. This person loves to manipulate your reality. When you watch her videos, you think she's one way, she's not. You think you know her, you don't. You think she's a real person, she's not. This is an anonymous account. And like I told you guys about a month ago, this person wanted to keep it an anonymous account. Something happened in that. What happened was I had exposed her and I was going to unmask her, but then she decided to show her face so that I don't unmask her. Okay, so she showed her face. She did not tell her real name. Okay, there's an issue. Why is that an issue? It's an issue because her and some other folks who I'm going to get into in some videos are going around doxing people. Now, it's not just me. Before you want to say, oh, you just saying that is just, no, it's not just me. There has been multiple people, multiple backgrounds, multiple cultures, multiple religions reaching out to me and telling me that this person has doxed them, telling me that this person has intentionally lied on them, telling me that this person is a cyber bully who pretends that they're not. I'm going to be exposing everyone that I feel needs to be brought to attention. Because a lot of y'all are under a spell. You all hate the same people, so when somebody trying to tell you some real stuff, some truth, you don't hear it. Well, I'm going to keep on talking. Now, this person is in Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. The worst thing you could have done was attack people, especially when you're not even showing your identity. What a coward. It's a group of cowards on YouTube who don't show their identity, don't tell their real name, but they got the nerve to have everybody else's real name and real pictures in their videos as if somebody can't just find your identity. I'm getting closer and closer and closer, and I will not stop until every last one of them is unmasked who's anonymous. You watch and see. Now run tell that. Okay, you hoes should be very afraid because I will unmask every last one of you. One video at a time. Be patient. Please be patient. Let me share a screen with y'all. Okay, I want to prove that this person lied to you. I want to prove that this is a fake name. Cunoculus, comma, Down the Rabbit Hole News, comma, LLC. That, my friend, is a complete entity name. That is not her real name. She never wants to touch on that because she knows it's not her real name. She knows I'm smarter than what she tried to portray me to be. I told y'all this for months. This is not her real name. This is a business name, my friend. Stop lying to the people. You're anonymous. You're an anonymous account. Period. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is the address that she gave on that video where she was acting a goddamn fool, knowing that this wasn't her name. That's why she was so bold. I told y'all this. See, I'm going to expose every lie that was told up on here. Period. I'm going to take the wool from your eyes. I'm going to take that goddamn water out your goddamn head. Because a lot of y'all are followers. You don't think for yourself. You a goddamn follower. You ain't special. You a goddamn flip-flopper. You ain't special. You goddamn disloyal. You are not special. Shout out to the real co-game. Okay, this is the address that she had gave, and this is all public information. I want to put that on here. This is public information, and this is fair use commentary. This is fair use commentary, and this is all public information. I want to first say that. Okay, so this is the address that she gave. This is the name that she gave. Okay, these are all fake. Now, she gave me this name months ago, over 6 months ago, when I put a copyright strike on her video for copying me. She gave me this name. This name was not the name of a business. Now, she put it in her business name so that it can seem legit. She might be fooling y'all, but I cannot be fooled. I cannot be manipulated. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking the Dani Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking the rabbit Kool-Aid. I am thinking clear and straight. This is a fake name. This is an entity name, not her real name. That's why it's a part of this business registration. Okay? It says Alex Cunoculus, and Cunoculus is a Latin word that means rabbit. Look it up. This is a fake ass name. This is an entity name. Cunoculus is the Latin word for rabbit. Okay? So this is not her name. This is all a part of her business. So she's still anonymous. Okay? I want to say that there. It says Alex Cunoculus Down the Rabbit Hole News, LLC, entity number right there is a business entity registered with Colorado Department of State, CDOS. The business start date is September 20th, 2021. So she basically just registered that as a business with that fake name, or what you could call it an entity name, because that's what it is. So that if you say, oh, that's a fake name, she could put it, oh, no, this is not a fake name. This is my business name. That's what she did to y'all fools. Before she registered this in September 20th, I called her out on Alex Cunoculus being a fake name, which it is. This is not her birth name. It's not her legal name. It is a made-up name, just like Dani Robertson.
Sweet Pea. Yes. How long she been minding for that other person?
Okay, that just popped up, honey. I just happened to see that a couple weeks ago. Like, that's new. That's recent, my dear.
It was something real strange in that chat last night.
It was recent, honey. And I said, when the fuck did this come about? Why would you want to be moderating for it? See, first she started off, I heard that, her just shouting her out. Hey, cuz, you know how Keela D, she shout everybody out, when she come on and, and then I started seeing, oh shit, this bitch got a bitch.
Okay.
Oh.
What are y'all saying? Because I'm lost. Y'all saying?
Last night, there was somebody in there, straight up going after Miss Val. I put on my black Air Forces, I told you. And, she was coming for Val neck out of nowhere. And it was the weirdest thing, okay? And it was the weirdest thing.
Okay, so
now if you didn't see, let's beat this. If Cups wasn't in there moderating, if whoever was coming at that person, that might be Cups trolling. If she wasn't in there moderating, that's weird because Cups is always moderating.
Oh.
So whoever was coming at that woman, she was under a troll account.
Miss Val said, I don't understand. I don't understand why this person keeps coming after me. I can't even see what they're saying. And at this point, I'm like, bump it, nothing if you buck. I'm going after that lady. Like, who are you?
You know, these I'm gonna tell you, that's what these girls do too. Whenever I go somewhere, I go under my name. I don't have a troll account. I got a backup YouTube channel called Sweet Talk, but I use that when my channel, when I was going through my shit with Zeus, but I barely use that backup channel.
So I have been involved. Cuts put me on her page when she was exposing people. I was up there, so she had my face up there. Cuts been having a beef with me for the past damn year, and I'm over here like, why do you have a beef with all of us? It's me, Jane, Rabbit, and Black T-Block. I'm mod for Jane, I'm mod for Rabbit, and I have my own channel as well, and my channel is almost at 3,000 followers as well. And Cuts is upset about that. What I have to say,
wait a minute. Are you formally that chick, Koya?
Yes, that is me.
Okay, so I remember you also from a lot of beefs that I had with Tip and them. I remember you were champion for them. So I'm going to step up out of this.
So go ahead, Koya. I'm going to
talk to y'all later.
Listen, Sweet Pea, hold on.
After Cuts Live. Go ahead.
Sweet Pea, can you not leave off?
So let's get that clear. Because people love to include me in a conspiracy. Have I ever spoken with you?
No, you have not.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. Continue with your testimonial. So why do you think that this is just a part of who this person is, and why do you think that she's jealous? Is there a pattern?
Yes, there's a pattern. Cuts has done this with everybody. Everyone. Literally everyone on YouTube. If you are popular, you're the it girl, guess what Cuts is going to do? She's going to come into your comment section. She's going to be like, oh, you know, mama, we're ladies. We're going to make sure that we keep it cool. Oh, we're going to sit here and, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be kumbaya together. We come on here, we can laugh and kiki. Do you notice it? Come get this commentary. She's in her chat. Sean Davy Way, she's sitting here politicking her ass off in Sean's chat. Same thing she did with Black T-Block. Same thing with Jane. She became a moderator for Jane, but sat here and got jealous of Jane and shit like that because everybody else is doing better than her. She does these same type of patterns on YouTube. Everybody else just fails to see. Same thing with this with Cups. Why are you holding on to beef for a whole year? Let it go. Let it go. It's you want to sit here and expose DMs, say no, and I'm gonna let you know this too. She sat here and said, "Oh, Koya is a clout chaser." Bitch, I'm a clout chaser, and I did my own shit. I do my own edits. I do everything by my damn self. Don't sit here call nobody no damn clout chaser. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking blueprint. That's what we gonna say as well. She don't want that fucking beef with me because she don't put no act at it. So how you supposed to be a real motherfucker?
I do agree because listen, I just took offense to the fact that you're saying that I'm a groupie, you know, and I'm a fan. These bitches been fans. Yeah, you've been a fan. Make no mistake, it's only one all about the Treez. And like I said, when I had to pop my collar, when I had to pop my collar on my community tab, that was just Treez, uncut, uncensored, with no edits. And I break 1,000. All my videos go platinum as soon as I get off. She's made many videos about Rabbit. Rabbit only warned her to stop putting her information out there. Rabbit still don't have a problem with Cups. Cups has a problem. If she is the common denominator in all of these beefs, all of the people that she fell out with, and then she put the Plain as Jane on the thumbnail of the video. So yeah, I know why you privated it, because you was called out as a clout chaser. Plain as Jane ain't had shit to do.
Or Koya.
Koya was on the thumbnail. Bitch, you a clout chaser. Your slip is showing. You're jealous of them bitches.
You see, that's why I thought maybe something is going on behind the scenes that we are not.
No, we're not privy to. There's nothing going on. She wants us to think that it is, but when she was called out on it to post the receipts, the only receipt she had was some fucking old ass video talking about Rabbit was a troll account. You know that she was a troll account. Rabbit said she was a troll account.
Rabbit said, Rabbit said she was a troll account.
Modding for you. But that's not the issue. The issue wasn't even that she was Hispanic when she was modding for you. So how is it an issue now? Bitch, get real. We see you. You're jealous.
Yeah. What I also don't like is the weaponizing of race. Yeah, because the Rabbit is Hispanic, and you know she's in the black beef sector, but that doesn't say anything about her being, you know, racist or prejudiced or whatever. So I think that's a cop out if you don't have any other argument. I don't like when people do that.
I know, and that's what really insulted me. That's what really insulted my intelligence, because we have people that's actually being killed for being black and nothing more. And for you to weaponize our race card on YouTube for something that has nothing to do, I can see if you posted some type of receipts of racist Rabbit being a fucking racist, but you didn't.
Right, that's what I had a problem with. Is you know, them saying, you know, she is a culture vulture, and
Cardi B in her videos. Come on now, bitch, pick a struggle.
Right, like she was a Cardi B last night. I'm like, damn, she listened to her.
She came in like she was the fucking Floyd Mayweather coming for a fight. Like, this,
I was like, damn, I thought she heard us.
You don't need a soundtrack for that bullshit we got shown. I'm reclaiming my time, whore.
Well, a lot of people are saying, well, why is the Rabbit now being, you know, why is she threatening with legal action when she has done the same thing to others in the past?
She did.
So what do you guys say about that argument?
Well, I actually called her out on that as well. And this was back when the Gingerbread Man was my co-host. You know, when it was Mika was saying that, but see, she resolved that. She went directly to the source.
And so if Mika forgave her for that, you know, I mean, hey, you get what you get. You get whatever whatever your hand has brought forth. So I'm not excusing that at all. But the rabbit went directly to the source to resolve the error of her ways.
And apologize. She did.
And they both did it together collectively. So
this is my thing though. That people act like these people are not, you aren't able to just inbox them and have a conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to her. I don't know why they
She don't want to resolve. She don't want to resolve.
Why y'all scared to talk to Rabbit if y'all so violent? She'll answer.
Mm-hmm. And she still want to have a conversation behind the scenes.
She did. She said she did say she would love to have a conversation with her. She do not want to be beefing or going back and forth, and she did say that.
One other thing that I wanted to say is I think that if Treez make amends with Hair, I think a few people will be upset about that.
Listen, we tried that already. And
yeah, I've seen that.
I still don't have a beef with her. I honestly don't have nothing against her.
I don't think it's her. I think it's her subscribers.
I think a lot of people are talking into her ear. Yes, I think.
I think it's Saki, bitch. You big belly Buddha having ass bitch. It's you too, Shallow How. It's you too because you got an act running.
Every time we start a serious conversation,
you a punk ass bitch, Shallow How. Where's that motherfucking nigga PayPal, bitch?
Why did she flip like that? Like, I don't understand.
Ass bitch, Saki sneaks.
Man,
she bought you what? $25. They all some bum ass bitches.
I tell you,
bitches over $25 more.
That disturbed me more than anything.
Like eggs over there. You scrambling like eggs, bitch. Bum ass whore.
Yeah, I was shocked to see her.
Go ahead, Miss Linda. Let me go on mute because
I was shocked to see her flip like she did. I really was. I was shocked.
I ignored my intuition, my initial intuition, bitch. Yeah, go ahead and delete some more fucking DMs, whore.
I was a little hurt by that, to be honest. I couldn't believe she flipped either.
Yeah, that took me out. I couldn't believe it.
I don't know, with flipped or whatever. But I did think that if somebody make those horrible rumors about you, that at least you would say, "This is not who I am. This is not who I am going to be represented as."
Right.
And that she would have said something or whatever. So I mean, said something. So I would have loved to have seen her do that, but that's not her ministry, I guess.
Bitch ass. These punk ass bitches ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna stand in their shit. They're not no real ass bitches. If me and Hood Life could bury the old hatchet, that's because Hood Life actually admitted that what she did, and I admitted what I did. And we grown ass women, and we said, you know what? It could be water under the bridge. We ain't gotta be best friends. We ain't gotta be bedmates. But at least we could stand in our shit and move on.
Mm-hmm.
And I stood for that. I'm not somebody who go back on my word unless you do it first. If you do it first, then bitch, all bets are off. I have been very vocal about, you know, the unfolding things that's going on with between Monica, Dani, the rabbit. We are always commentating as things develop. So this particular video, and this is the first video that I've watched in a long time. You know, I have my own channel, but I wanted to see what was being brought out, and you know that we were expecting Rabbit to go live with some stuff, and I even commentated on that after Rabbit had, you know, came forward. Now I didn't know exactly what's going on because I'm not abreast with the history between Rabbit and Cups. That was before my time, and you know, and even though I wasn't even a content creator during that time, I don't know what their situation or what brought them to be at odds over half you. Only thing I know is what I have been privy to as it relates to Monica, as it relates to All About the Tea. So please, you know, Cups, if you're out there, if you're listening, I have nothing against you, period, as a person. You're a great content creator, but I do need to address the subliminals, because, you know, like you said, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. In that regard, I feel as though it's a little duality that's going on. I feel a contradictory spirit only because I have directed some questions that I had as we are watching this Monica thing unfold. I've had some questions, and you know, you addressed the rabbit, that's fine and well, but one thing that still escaped me was why you didn't address the most obvious concern, which was, I mean, you addressed my backstage. You said, you know, anybody who want to support the rabbit, basically, I don't know if that was a declaration of war. I didn't know if that was like, you know, you declaring, okay, what, that you watch the channel. We know that. We know that you watch the channel. You haven't been in my chat lately, but I know that you are a very faithful and loyal watcher. Thank you for your view. But what escapes me is, why haven't you addressed you being a very, very avid supporter of Monica, and now all of a sudden Monica is the devil, which I am not here to cheerlead or to pom-pom for Monica. I'm confused as to where or when did Monica piss you off to the extent to where you are now, and listen, you can support whoever you want to, but this is just a valid question that I'm sure other people would like to know as well, because you have referenced in your latest video that happened, when was it? Was it Thursday night? You referenced the rabbit and you addressed you guys' beef. Okay, that's before my time. I know not to speak on things in which I don't have knowledge of, and that I don't have no knowledge of. But the things that you said are a lot of conjecture, and it's your opinion. You're entitled to that. But I don't understand why the race card was played in a situation that has to do with YouTube beef. Now, yes, we are minorities. I'm black. Rabbit is from Latino descent, Hispanic descent, and I just didn't understand. I was missing something, and I'm just asking for clarity. I'm only asking for clarity. Now, I do see that you have a live that's scheduled for tonight. Maybe if you care to address it, I don't know, but I'm just asking respectfully, why haven't that been addressed? I mean, my backstage was addressed. Okay, you said I see who's in your backstage. Okay, and you were very supportive of Hear Her, which is great, absolutely great. And I'm not mad at that, because I think that people can support whoever they want to. But it was a lot of energy. It was a lot of energy, and I understand that emotions is flying high when you have, you know, an estranged relationship with someone. So I completely get that. I completely get it. But I just don't understand all of the animus and the hostility towards someone who is doing nothing other than what we all do. Now, mind you, I've had bones to pick with the rabbit. You guys have seen me curse her out on many occasions, and I probably, I'll probably do it in the future, because I have no picks, right? But sometimes I disagree with Dani. Okay, I disagree with everybody. We're adults. We can differ. We don't got to wear pink on Thursday, and we can still, you know, cohabitate, right?
Sweet Pea Diaries Cups and I have a past. And Diane, her video was messy. I was very surprised at some of the things she said.
Well, how is this person so opposite, so polar opposite as to their stance on Monica, when just 4 weeks ago they were an avid supporter of Monica, and I haven't subscribed to Monica. That incident happened with Ples, but whoever wants to support her, that's fine, so be it. But how can you in turn, okay, demonize or minimize those who have a stance, an ambiguous stance, or, you know, who maybe haven't picked a side, because we are commentators after all. But how can you point the finger at us as though we are complicit in some type of racial takedown of the minority YouTubers when you yourself was an avid supporter of Monica? I just don't get that. It's a lot of duality in that stance, because if you're going to be so hey, look at me, and aggressive towards a particular content creator, as though, you know, if we stand with certain people, then we are with the man, you know, and then you reference some type of racial epithet in that video. It was clips, it was a lot of smokes and mirrors, but I still was not educated as to why so much energy.
Let me say this. Let me say this. What I got from it. That was the first time I ever sat through a whole live of Cups, because I did think she was about to come with some fire, and I wanted to be in front row for it. And she put the video together really well. But I'm gonna tell y'all a really short story, a real short story, for the folks, not fools, that were confused about what Rabbit's video. Once upon a time, I had a crazy boyfriend, and he would text me, and he would keep texting me, and I would never answer, and he would just text me and have full conversations with me, to the point where I kind of was like, I was starting to get a little nervous. So I talked to a police friend. And the police friend said, have you told him to stop contacting you yet? Like, directly. That you were scared of him, quit contacting you, you feel threatened? I said, no. He said, well, you need to contact him the same way he contacts you. If it's through text message, you need to do it through text message. Because first, you have to say you feel threatened and you want this person to stop contacting you. Then, if he keeps on, then I can file a restraining order. Okay? Rabbit said she felt she was unsafe and she wanted this person to leave her alone. And she made a video and she didn't name any names and said, I want people to leave me alone. I don't feel safe. I feel threatened. This person is one of the people I thought had my information. And then the next thing you know, Cubs make a full ass video calling Rabbit out. She walked right into it. It's chess, baby. It's chess.
And like I said, and that was a great point that you had made. Like I said, I don't know that history, so I'm not going to, speak out of turn in regards to that. But it was just a lot of animus that I just don't see, especially towards me, because with the accusation of, oh yeah, Rabbit stole her blueprint and all of this. Well, and just on the outside looking in, I don't see any of Cup's swag, any of her content being jacked by anybody. I mean, I don't have nothing. Just because someone is in my chat doesn't mean I'm not going to speak out. You guys know how I come. I come dead aim. But if I would have been like, you know what, she got a point there, folks. Rabbit her content is similar to Cups, I would let you guys know. But in my opinion, it's not. I don't know. Cups might have her reasons for saying it. But to play the race card in this situation, especially when you were a person of Latino descent as well. I remember, I don't see the videos now because I was going to use that as a point of reference. Now, just because it's been deleted don't mean we didn't see it. Okay?
She used Cardi B in her videos. Cardi B, black.
And that's what I'm saying. And Cardi B also says nigga a lot. So if we're black. And she's not black. So if we're going to harp on this, Malcolm X stance or whatever, that, this is, our sector, get out of here, or whatever, you don't belong here. If we're going to keep that same energy, then you have to keep it all the way. You can't half-ass do something, especially with as much vigor and with as much aggression as you have, if you cannot keep that same energy in regards to yourself. And like I said before, there's a lot of people before Cups came along with her theory, and she has a right to believe whatever. I'm not shunning her about that. What I'm saying is, for you to say that, if you allow, or if you stand by somebody who does A, B, and C, and she's against the black community, I have not seen, even till this day, Rabbit, and I saw Tales from the Cult try to say the same thing. You saw the Rabbit read this comment? She said black ass as she was reading the comment, right? And last time I checked, black ass wasn't a racial slur. But what I have noticed is that you're on a channel, which big up to that content creator. She's doing her thing. That's what's up. I don't hate on the next one because it's only one me, and I am not intimidated, nor am I jealous of or envious of any other content creator. Big ups to you, right? But how can you, in the same breath of you saying whoever stands by this person, then you're complicit and, whatever, all of this stuff in a threatening manner, not saying that I felt threatened, but it was in an aggressive and threatening manner. You're saying this with your chest. And in that same fucking breath, you go to a fucking soundboard clip of Cardi B.
I was outdone at that point.
You
sitting on all your points.
Yeah, you just, you did not drive that point home when you are talking about culture appropriation, okay? And then you go to someone who a lot of people considers to be a culture vulture, Cardi B, and, you do the sound effects and the okay and all of that other stuff. All of that is good and fine and well. It's smoke and mirrors because you are contradicting yourself in the same breath. Even by using that Cardi B soundbite, you are saying that it's okay to appropriate because Cardi B is Latino, but yet you're saying that Rabbit is racist. I didn't see Rabbit do any racist stuff thus far, and forgive my ignorance, but I remember you saying that you were Latino, that you were Army brat, and that you are half black and half Latino, and that's one of the reasons why, Nosy didn't openly embrace you, and at one time, you was on a Nosy train, and then you said you wasn't going to be accepted by Nosy anyway, because you know how she feels about mixed people, and that would include you.
Call it like it is. You have went through life and limb, spare no expense to hide who the fuck you are. So who the fuck is this bitch to go out in public with no cares in the world, bitch, and she ain't even fresh to death? Hell, that bitch got on mismatched socks and she still walk with her head high, not down low. Who the fuck this bitch think she is? Well, I'm sitting up here with over 500, 1,000, 50, 11 members, bitch, and I still don't got the courage to upload my ID. Who the fuck do Treez think she is? Who the fuck do she think she is? I got the support of people who gave me hundreds of thousands of dollars in these 4 or 5 years, and I still don't have the courage to let them know who I am. Who the fuck do she think she is? It's just the God in me, baby. That's God. I truly believe, I just don't say I believe, I truly believe he give me the strength every day. Because, bitch, it don't take a whole lot of strength to motherfucking face a coward ass bitch that's scared of their own shadow. Please believe it. I don't give a fuck about somebody recording me, bitch. I'm still gonna go out looking how the fuck I want to look.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. Bitch, matter of fact, I'm gonna buy me a dreadlock wig and go out in that, bitch. I'm gonna make a fucking variety show. I'm gonna give you some fucking content, bitch. You can never be relatable, bitch, because them bitches done gave you half of their fucking life savings by now, and you still don't trust them enough to relate to them. My God, how pitiful and pathetic are you? But anyway, man, about what? Bitch, I'm wonderfully blessed. Every time you do something, bitch, they want to support me financially even more, so thank you. Treez, you don't deserve that. Here, go get you something to eat. Treez, you don't deserve that. Here, go get you something to drink. Here, Treez, you don't deserve that. I saw what Dani did to you. I am so sorry. Here, do what you want with that. Girl, you alienating your own supporters, bitch. And I'm about to ignore you in a minute. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm making a PSA. Send it to my inbox or my email. And only send me once they do it. Don't say, oh, she keep on saying the same shit. Now, if it's something, yeah, because all I'm going to do is CC the fucking judge and whoever else I decide to tag in that motherfucking email, bitch. That's it, that's all. Because she needs me to survive. She said herself, the Jaguar sector, bitch, you the last one to get off the bus? You juiced that. That's the only reason why you in contact now with Sip. You ain't get the memo. Everybody done left. Bitch, I basically got put out. All you bitches had to turn put me the fuck out, but bitch, I'm still over here doing my shit. Jaguar's the least of our concerns. Why? Because, bitch, I'm a one-man show. Ho, I ain't got to do no edits. I ain't got to do none of this shit. And, bitch, I was doing all of that, and I had hundreds of members on both of my monetized channels, bitch. I had 300 one month, over 300 on one channel, and motherfucking 250 on the backup channel, bitch. That's how much I was doing it, bitch. And I don't know if that's about yours or not, but, bitch, I know that was good for me. I don't give a fuck what's on the next bitch plate because my food won't get cold. So I'm going to hurry up and be grateful for mine and eat my food. So you bitches be so worried about what's on my plate that you missing out on your motherfucking meal. Bitch, I done stole 2 pieces of chicken off of yours already. Bitch, bye. Anyway, let's moving on. Because, bitch, no. I am not obsessive like you. You need to obsess. That's how you soothe yourself. You feel in control when you're the most out of control. No, bitch. You're not going to crash out. I'm going to be your motherfucking pinata because you losing in court, bitch, and you can't lash out at the people who you want to lash out with, bitch. I already know what your MO is. Any and every time you see her go manic and she start doing shit that, I mean, she's been crazy for the last 2 years, really. Like off the fucking hinges in her rocker. She has. No cap, no, that's no shade, no nothing. She has been like a psycho. Like she has been in a perpetual manic state for at least 2 years. Remember, when I laughed at that bitch and she hurried up and deleted it, because everybody, I said, wait a minute, because this shit tickled the fuck. I was laughing hysterically. Treez, you're jealous. You're just mad because you false docs. Bitch, you ain't got no friends that you respect in real life. You can't. Because when fucking Goody, oh, I got another some tea on that. It's Goody's beef anniversary. Well, her baby daddy. It's her beef anniversary. Remember she got cheated on? It's about to be a year tomorrow that she called her baby daddy and he answered the phone. It was a butt dial. Well, he had picked up on a butt dial. She had called him, but he had picked up on a butt dial, bitch. And he was like, damn, your ass fat. And she was like, oh, for real? Thank you. Thank you. She was blushing and shit. And he just kept on talking. So she realized, and then she started hearing music. She was like, wait a minute. He ain't talking to me. So she started listening to the background. She called him while she was live. He was like, yeah, what's up? I'm trying to, you know what I mean? This and that, blah, blah, blah. He was trying to get some ass. That bitch realized she was talking. She was like, Ohio. I'm calling about your son. I'm on this goddamn phone. I'm on this damn phone. Ohio, nigga, Ohio, nigga, Ohio, nigga, Ohio, when is here phone? Ohio, your son ain't got no milk. Ohio, get your drunk ass, nigga, we ain't together, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do all that. We ain't even like that. Ohio, your son ain't got no milk. He ain't got no milk. Ohio. Yeah, on this goddamn wall. You have to talk to them bitches. You have to talk to them bitches again. That's why I don't fuck with your ass. These niggas ain't shit. You hear that? These niggas ain't shit, motherfucker. Feds.
These niggas ain't shit. I was in motherfucking postpartum for 3 years. I sat in here drinking myself. I ain't love myself. These niggas ain't shit. Ohio, yo, son, this ain't even about me. It's about your son. We ain't even together. That bitch tried to. See, that's one thing about these dumbass bitches. Niggas ain't got to lie to him no more. They lie for him. She put together an alibi. I thought you said he ain't got no lip. Who ain't got no lip? When did I probably blacked out when I said that. I don't remember saying that. So y'all don't understand. Sometimes when I'm off to the races and I lose, I be like, I'm about to lose it. I literally go off. I go off somewhere. Like my mind is out there. I don't know where I go. Y'all enjoying the show? You see, all of this is not contrived. I don't have to fucking review hundreds of hours of content and just motherfucking reiterate what the fuck you already heard and basically insult the intelligence of my fucking audience by what this means is I don't understand. I used to be like, what the fuck? What? Okay, this is informative, but bitch, what you think we remedial? That bitch will literally repeat herself over and over. Okay, so but I think cause Roddy rude. And I think that AT, what he trying to say right here is that he went to the store and it wasn't too far from his house. So, Jag, what is you talking about, Jag? What the fuck Jag got to do with him going to the store, Jag? Damn. You got to include Jaguar and everything? Bitch. Yeah, so Jag, Hunty. Yeah, AT2 don't even go to that store, Jag. Jag liar. Jag lie whore. Hunty. Yes. Woo, child, the ghetto. Woo. Hunty. Hilarious. Yeah. And you can support for free 99. Thank you for the super sticker. But you can support for free 99 by just hitting that like button. Yes. Butter knifers. Kool-Aid sippers. Yes, hunty. Hilarious. Hello. Yes, see that? That's it. That's all you get. You want anything other than that, you're going to have to go on her motherfucking $1,000 tier. If you want her to give you, because that bitch, that's all she got. She ain't got nothing else. Hilarious. Hunty. Oh, pissy bitch. Pissy pussy. Fucking pussy bitch. That pissy pussy combination that I told Tell, she been using it for years. Haven't come up off of it since. But okay, you got that. I don't even want it back. I don't even say pissy pussy no more. Like, bitch, you done ran that into the ground so fucking much. All right, what did y'all want to talk about? Hilarious and Roddy Root round there to the state here. Yeah, I'm trying to strike her. Yeah, she just got scrubbed. We gotta be patient. Butter knife first, Kool-Aid sippers. We gotta be patient. Just keep on. Report. Color by number. Cartoon Karens, unite. I shall avenge my father's death. I say no one should unveil the identity that is Dani. No, I refuse. Woe is me. I shan't. I can't. I won't. I shan't. Ever will I reveal my true self to the judicial system or anybody else. Ark, I say, you dare defy me? I won't. I can't. The mystery, it's elusive to me. The federales are coming to me. Yea, I say nay. I defy nor I will be compelled. So, Your Honor, you go ID your fucking self. And insane. We don't know who this bitch is for real. We don't know what fucking character she playing, but what I do know is the bitch is a fraud. All of it. The whole person. Because, bitch, what you are is a figment of all of our imagination. You take a little bit of Tails, you take a little bit of Hear Her. That was what be your arch nemesis. But yet you calling me the name that I called her, which is the Basement. How more unoriginal can you fucking get? Have you made anything up? Because Roddy Root is also from Hear Her. Basement is from me. So, bitch, now you're both most hated people. Hear Her only give you the satisfaction no more, and I don't blame her. She like, no, because every time I come back, she could not be talking about you, bitch, and you will still feel some type of way about her, and you claim that she crazier than a fucking beer bug. Well, I say, shit, there was a lot of shit that I think she was wrong about in regards to me, because, bitch, I didn't know none of that shit. I didn't know you was doing all that shit to them people. That's why I thought she was crazy. What? Why the fuck would anybody in their right mind have that much time to harass somebody like that? Y'all must be out of y'all mind. I thought she was like me, but no, baby. Not like us. Not like us. Okay? Speak for your... I've learned from her to speak for your fucking self. You don't know what somebody is liable to do when they spare fucking time. Because if you would have told me back then that that bitch was having people sit outside of fucking Teddy's house and come to find out is Kiva Cheeseburger eating fat ass, you talking about you work out. Oh, I'm big. I know I'm big. But bitch, you always want to fuck. Ain't nobody trying to make bacon with you, bitch. Because that's what they'll be doing. It ain't calling being fruitful and multiply when you got 800-pound thighs. Oh, no, that's called making bacon. Could you imagine the friction? Even Smokey the Bear will stay far away from it. He ain't ready to fight that fucking fire. Where the fuck is she working out at? McDonald's? They got a gym at McDonald's? You just gotta stay out them gyms that's in them fast foods restaurant, Kiva. Where do your trainer live? At the Walmart Superstore? In the motherfucking Twinkie section? Where are you going to work out? Because, bitch, every time I see you getting bigger and bigger, bitch, you are built like all of the clumps. Just name one. Pick one. Anyone except the grandma.
What does cups have to do with Treez? I don't get it. Why is Treez taking on Rabbit's issues? You guys never thought about that? How many times was Rabbit proven to be a liar? Why isn't anyone doing a video about how she lied about the NDA? You see the selective outrage? I didn't see one video about that. Not one. But do you not see how many people are posting about this? Treez is on the screen wall. She has no issue with this woman, but she's taking it upon herself. If you guys do not think that they are dangling something over Treez's head, you guys have to be absolutely, I don't want to insult anyone, but you guys have to be out of your fucking mind. We don't know her personally, but from what we know on YouTube, we do know that she is a person who speaks her voice. She seems like she's not afraid, almost comparable to me. Isn't it quite obvious that they're dangling something over her head? I know that there's a lot of people that won't say it outright. I know her subscribers have to be wondering, something is not right. Everybody mourns in different ways. But she actually created beef between herself and Cups of Conversation since this tragedy with her grandchild. Usually people want to come to peace. Usually people want to make amends and right their wrongs. You know what I mean? I never knew people to really start bullshit that wasn't there. It wasn't there. I don't know what's going on with the subscribers, but everything that they say is happening over here is actually happening over there. I never, ever, ever, not one time said that anyone who's over on that channel can't come over here on this channel. Treez do their dirty work. And Treez, listen, because I'm not with the same narrative that majority of the people is with, I have a problem. They're trying to shut me down. They don't want me to speak. Notice how Rabbit or Dani didn't post anything on their community wall about my subscribers? No, they're letting Treez do their dirty work. And Treez, listen, I heard a video, matter of fact, it was last night. You can hear it in her voice. She's getting tired, okay? Could you imagine? To be honest, she does not have any beef with me. I have no beef with her. You know where the beef come in? It's fake beef. She's being told what to do. I said nothing negative about Auntie last night. Nothing. And look what they did. Twist the narrative. Got people in my comment section leaving videos. You know why she's mad? How I'm harassing an elderly lady. Are you fucking kidding me? Selective outrage? And it's not even selective outrage because I didn't even say anything negative about the lady at all. I'm positive she didn't go listen to what I said on her own. I'm positive her niece, Dani, she claims it's not her real niece, but that's what she calls her. I'm positive she ran the narrative over there with her. Nobody said nothing about it. Nothing about what she did when she called Taylor's grandmother. Like I said last night, what if the lady had a pacemaker? What if that would have, upset her and something bad would have happened? But you guys know when I said about her teaching her child ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, it was in reference to parenting. It had nothing to do with sexualizing a child and me being a predator. Like I said, if I'm a predator, report me, okay? They're trying to push a narrative and say that my subscribers are supporting a predator. That's fucked up. You can't just say I'm sorry and that's just it. You affected my channel. You caused people to be afraid to come to my channel. You twisted a narrative, Dani.
Now she wants to talk about, oh, people bullying her, people talking about her, people gonna talk about the pictures and people saying this, people saying that, and her stomach this and her. Now she wants to act all sensitive, bitch. Nah, you be all the time, all day and night calling people fat and this and that. But then now you can't take no jokes, bitch. You want to go to the police. And by the way, she goes to police about everybody. That bitch is like the biggest bully and the biggest kid at the same time. Also, I want to talk about the manatee, you big back motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I barely even talk about you. I mention you, but why you always gotta try to slide my name into some dumb shit, bitch? Let's talk about how the manatee was taking this a good key to laugh about people calling ICE on rabbit. Just because someone is Hispanic, it doesn't mean that they're illegal. And even if they were, it's like it's a joke because, oh, I'm calling ICE. That's called ICE. And you sitting there keying. You didn't say it, but the way you keying about it, it's like, okay, AT2, how you gonna be keying about something on one channel and then on another channel you wanna be anti-ICE? Like, oh, ICE, anti-ICE, but then on another one you keying and cackling about it. So it's a discrepancy. But yeah, so I barely talk about him, but he wants to say, he want to make up some shit talking about I'm a troll in Maggie's chat and I'm one of her moderators. What kind of dumb shit is out your damn mouth? I know you're trolling, but you on some dumb shit. Don't be bringing my name into your big bag, Humpty Dumpty shape, Mr. Potato Head, Bill Body shape. Junk bitch, what the fuck you talking about? Keep my name out of your dumb elementary ass shit. Like what do I look like being in Maggie Shaft one of her mods? Bitch, if I was a moderator on that channel, I would have fucked that whole channel up a long time ago. I would have blocked everybody. Nobody would be in her chat.